Yeah, simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up, ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What, you wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind, hit us up on the line for that round table talk.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
And K-Sap 2, for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap.
I apologize, guys. I really do, man. I appreciate y'all's patience, man. I don't know what happened, man. They're trying to cause confusion. They're trying to cause confusion. All right, appreciate y'all.
You know what time it is. Pull up. Chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
I see y'all back in the building, man. I appreciate everybody. I see you, Paige. I see you, Itch. I see you, Wonder Cove, QT. I see you, Brooklyn. Brooklyn back in the house. Alexandria, I see y'all, man. Definitive, I see y'all, man. I see you, Chevy Jones, man. We got to get our people back, man. I lost a lot of people on that live, man. We had it cracking. I don't know what happened, man. I think they was here trying to cause confusion. What up, IMZO Media? What up, Prince? Yeah, we about to have fun tonight, man. Y'all see what the title is? Get the Step In. This is the Get the Step In edition. I hear you, Brooklyn. That's what happened. Yeah, probably so, man. Yeah, she dropped the ball. She dropped the ball this year, Chevy Jones. What's up, MR? Now Mitchell choke. See, that's what I'm saying. You see what they doing? You see what they doing? Forever faithful to him. I don't know what they're gonna say, man. There we go again. Clark showed up, but the coach shut her down. It let her down. See what I'm saying? They deflected. I guess I didn't watch the game. I guess you're the only one who watched the game. Yes, we back, man. We back in the flesh, man. Y'all know y'all see the title of the show. Get the Step In edition. Oh, we're gonna have fun tonight, man. Bro Gad, you better bring your butt back here, man. Don't let the technical difficulty, man, slow you from getting back up in here. Don't let the technical difficulty slow you from getting back up in here, man. I don't want no excuse, man. I don't want you to deflect. Hey, that was my bag, man. We had technical difficulty, man. But we back now. Yeah. Once again, Caitlin Clark was a -6 out there. She was a -6, man. Her plus minus was a -6. What they gonna say about that, man? She had the worst plus minus for a starter on the floor. She had 25 points, man, but she shot another dismal 2 of 13 from the 3-point range, right? And what it is, like Brooklyn brought this up the other day, man. In her playoff career, she is shooting 5 for 25. She's shooting a dismal 20% from the 3-point range. She's shooting a dismal 23. She's shooting a dismal 20% from the 3-point range. And then Bro Gad, before we lost technical difficulty, he wanted to try to cause confusion, talking about the Phoenix Mercury are hanging in there. Don't deflect. Stay focused, man. You want to talk about your Indiana Fever. That's what we came back for. So, you know, don't deflect. Stay the course. You see what he was trying to do? He was trying to deflect. I'm ready for the trolling and the laughs tonight. We lost. Great game to watch. Y'all know something? This is what I've been waiting to say all year long. And it's my time, and it's my time to shine, and I'm going to say it. So I want y'all to pay close attention when I say this.
I've been waiting to say this all year, and I'm going to say it. And this is a good time. Get the steppin'.
It's a good time to say it. Get the steppin'. Yeah. Where's Bro Gad at? Yeah, they got swept. We're going to talk about the Fever tonight. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Fever tonight. They already blaming Christy Sides, man. I feel bad for Christy Sides, man. If I was Christy Sides, I would want to get up out of there. Bro, how y'all hating? Hey, we ain't hating. We just keeping the main thing, man.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah, we keeping the main thing, man. But kudos to the Indiana Fever for getting swept, man. About time we all can, we can all be peaceful now. We can stop all this, this vitriol and all this stuff right here, man. But shout out to Aaliyah Boston. She had a great second season, man. She had 16 points, 19 rebounds, efficient 7-12 from the field. She was down there playing defense, man. She was working the glass, man. She reminded me of somebody else I know. She was just down there giving her all. She fought to the end. Once again, Kelsey Mitchell, 17 points. She was 7-18 from the field, 3-9 from three-point range. Caitlin Clark played all 40 minutes, couldn't come out the game. 10-23 from the field, 3-12 from three-point range. She had 3 turnovers. Her turnovers was down in the playoffs. She had 9 assists, 6 rebounds, but she came up short. There was an incident where she didn't even want to help her teammate Erica Wheeler up and just shoved her off and walked to the bench in disgust. She is a terrible teammate. I hope some people saw that. What's name brought that? Brooklyn brought that to my attention, but I did see the play. So she's a terrible teammate, man. So I don't know. Last night was last night, Brooklyn. We got to move on, man. We got to move on. Last night was last night. We disagreed with you. You sent me the video to replay it, and you said I got bad memory. It's old age, man. That's all that was. Bob Jones says CC is being cut or traded. There were only 2 teammates around. See, there they go, deflecting, man. Now they're saying there's only 2 teammates around there. K-Sap, what are you talking about? Clark and Wheeler. Man, she's a bad teammate, man. She's a bad teammate. Ain't nothing wrong with being a bad teammate. Caitlin Clark is one of them, man. She's not the person everybody thinks she is. She's just a bad teammate, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me tonight. Appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate Brian Hines for the $5 super chat. Now we capping. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to speak what y'all want to speak, but tonight is all about get the step in. Yo, sidebar, go pack. Nah, Minnesota Vikings, baby, 3-0. We run north. Yeah, everybody's being a sore loser, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Hey, it's our time to shine. What you say? You want to know what the player said? I don't know what the fans said. Hey, everybody that's in the chat, our Chicago Sky fans, man, tonight's our night. Tonight is our night. Because right now, they just as good as us, man. They in Cancun with us. And they got swept. Yeah, hey, she wasn't falling for it. She's, they played. This was about basketball. They played. Yeah. They going fishing. Marina is a legend. Uncle J.E., man, it's our time to shine, man. They in Cancun with us, man. Her and Asia Wilson probably sipping some Mai Tais right now. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. It ain't about the sky, prodigal. It ain't about the sky. Let's stay on topic, man. Let's stay on topic. It ain't about the sky, man. Man, I'm going to drop the link, man. I'm going to drop the link early because I ain't going to be here all night talking about these sorry-ass Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark, man. We got better things to do, man. We just want to give the people that are mourning right now a chance to get it off their chest because they hurting right now. So, we're going to give them this platform to get their frustrations out to the world and let people know that we reeling right now. We sick. I'm a New Yorker fan, though, but I will roll with Angel Reese all day. That's right. Appreciate that. K-Sap, see you next year. You're delusional with confusion. I love it. I just love it. I'm loving it. I'm having fun tonight, man. See, look, they causing confusion. I'm delusional. Yes, but you here. If I'm so delusional, why are you here? Yeah, I'm enjoying this Wonder Cove. See, everybody else in the chat, man, they in their feelings right now. Because everything I say is getting up under their skin, man. And that's why I'm here today, man, because we heard all the rumblings on the live that we did the other day, talking about they was going to come back and they was going to troll us if the Indiana Fever won. So now that they lost, what they going to say? What's going on, Donna Cox? Yeah, they got swept as expected. But look, we're going to drop the link because I know some of these people are itching to come up here. And I'm going to give them a chance to, get it off their chest, man. They need somebody to talk to. So they're going to talk. Clark 0-2 in the playoff game. That's right. 0-2. See, look, they coming in here talking about did the Sky make the playoffs. You see what they doing, y'all? You see what they doing? They causing confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Now y'all talking about the viewership. See, this the stuff what we got to deal with. But look, for all y'all Fever fans in the chat, this is what I want to tell y'all.
I've been waiting to say this all year, and I'm gonna say it. And this is a good time. Get the steppin'.
Just get the stepping, man. Just take your loss and go, man. Exactly. Angel Reese ain't never lost a playoff game, y'all. Think about that. Let that sink in. Angel Reese ain't never lost a playoff game. Let it sink in. Just let it sink in. She ain't never lost a playoff game. But y'all want to come in here and deflect and talk about other stuff. But we talking about the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. And then Jay Burns talk about you got to make the playoffs to lose. I don't want to hear that, man. Tell him, T Black, we're going to get our laugh on tonight, man. She ain't never been swept in the playoffs either. You know what I'm saying? Only thing Caitlin Clark did this year was play 7 more games than Angel Reese. 5 because Angel Reese was injured, and 2 more at the end of the season because she was playing some extra games. She only played 2 more games, guys, and took an L in both of them games. That's what I'm saying. Caitlin Clark come up short again this year. She's not a winner, guys. When are we going to? We have told y'all this countless times over and over again. Caitlin Clark is not a winner. You know what I'm saying? She's not a winner, man. Y'all got to accept that, man. Y'all got to start cheering for winners, man. She's not a winner. Yeah, face it. Clark is a role player. She's not a star. She's not what's advertised. She's not what's advertised, man. And then you got all these media pundits glazing over her. You got all these media pundits showing out, trying to raise their voice at these women on these media platforms such as ESPN, Fox, and all that. You got men raising their voice at women, disrespecting women on national television over Caitlin Clark. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. You got grown men disrespecting grown women on national television over Caitlin Clark. It's sad, man. It's sad. And Rose Jr., you condone that stuff. I hope you ain't got no kids. I hope you ain't got no kids. I hope you ain't got no girls if you do have kids. Because would you want grown men disrespecting your daughter? Cut that out. Reddit Milky Way, shout out for the $2 super sticker.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Angel never lost a playoff game. Caitlin, 0-2, got swept. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I see Rose Jr. in here once again, will not hit the link if I put the link on there. He will not come up and be a man. He's probably some little young kid, and his parents don't even know he's on the phone right now. Somebody said X Sky Mabry for 3. Yeah, let me drop the link, man. Let me drop the link, man. And I want Rose Jr. to hit the link. That's all you keep saying, Rose Jr. Did the Sky make the playoffs, man? Come on, man. Come up with something better, man. Does your parents know that you're on the computer right now? Does your parents know you're being a keyboard hoe right now? I don't think your parents know you being a keyboard hoe right now. Because you in here saying the same thing, man. And you're just trying to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Oh, we got a full panel tonight. Hold on, y'all. We got a full panel tonight. Man, shout out to MR for the $5 super chat. Always supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you, my guy.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
He said Clark has never been a champion. She needs to ask Angel how it feels. Hey, respect. Let me go and get the people up on the panel, man. I'm gonna let y'all have it, man. I'm having fun tonight, man. Hey, bro, Gad, don't hide your face tonight, man. Don't hide your face tonight, man. Don't hide your face tonight, but we about to get it popping. I don't want nobody hiding their face. Jonathan, man, your device is not connected, man. Hey, and make sure, man, when y'all not talking, make sure y'all got y'all's mic on mute, man, so everybody can get their point across tonight. I'm gonna turn it over to y'all, man. Okay, we got Brooklyn back in the house, man. We got Jay Burns, we got Sister Noble, we got Bro Gad, and we got Wonder Cove. Let me go ahead and get this real quick, and then we'll get started. Hey, shout out to Reddit Milky Way for the $2 super chat.
here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
He said Angel chasing rings, Caitlin Clark chasing records. Well, y'all wild tonight. All right, man. Look, go ahead. Sister Noble, I see you in the chat. We're gonna go ahead. What you got, Sister Noble?
Wow. I was wrong. Okay. I had high hopes for the Fever. Unfortunately, Nalissa Smith didn't play as many minutes as she should have. She really should have been a starter in these last 2 games. Nalissa Smith. But, we don't have to worry about Nalissa Smith coming back next season to the Fever. I think Nalissa Smith is done with the Fever. She's done, and she's tired of the BS. Okay. So I don't think she's going to be back next season. Caitlin Clark's fans have been going after Nalissa Smith hard. Okay. They've been saying all kinds of ugly things about this girl. Don't nobody want to be bothered with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. So good riddance to all the CC fans who are racist. And I'm talking about those toxic, racist, disgusting fans that's been cyber stalking and cyber harassing these players and coaches, including the Fever coach, Christy Sipes. Okay. And I tell you, it's good riddance. Good riddance. That's all I got to say.
All right, Sister Noble. Great point. Y'all heard her loud and clear. Now, Wonder Cove, let's get back in here. You've been missing in action for a couple of days. We was worried about you. What you got, Wonder Cove?
All right, so let's talk about, I guess, the game.
Mm-hmm.
The Fever, they didn't play defense. Like, we're talking about a Connecticut Sun team. They average how much? Like 70-something points per game. They got up to 90 in the first game. They got up to almost 90 again the second game. Apart from that, several players didn't show up on the Fever. And then the coaching, I don't know who watched that game, but the coaching was so questionable. The refereeing was also questionable. The Suns got 23 free throw attempts. The Fever only got 9. And there was several clips. I don't know if anybody saw this, where Caitlin's leg literally bent backwards and he smacked her in the face and they didn't even call that a foul. But apart from that, they weren't shooting. They weren't making their threes. And yeah, the Sun were just more consistent, and that's about it. That's all I have to say about that. It was a close game. It was very, very fun to watch. And
That's all you got, Wonder Cove? I mean, in 2 games, that's all you got?
Oh, and, I mean, I didn't really watch the last game? I didn't get to watch it. I was working, but yeah, I mean, they didn't shoot well. That's it.
Okay. Dang, man. Man, I find this kind of strange, man, that when they lose, y'all really don't have too much to say, man. I mean, like, what is going on, Wonder Cove? Come on now.
I mean,
I'm
okay, so
disappointed.
I said they didn't play defense. They didn't do a good job guarding the perimeter. I also think the refereeing was not very good on both sides. But and then what was the other thing I said? And then
They wasn't hitting the threes.
They weren't hitting the threes. It's true. Mitchell and Clark, their best 3-point shooters. I don't even think she got enough attempts. But they're 2 really good 3-point shooters. They weren't hitting their shots.
So we can never give credit to the defense for playing great defense, for making them take tough shots. I mean,
okay. Well, here. That's another thing I was going to say. They're also facing the Connecticut Sun, right?
Okay.
They have the best defense in the league. Like this was just a tough game for them.
Well, you should have started out with that.
You're right. I should have started out with that, but yeah, it was just a tough game, and I think.
Hey, can't stop. Take it easy on Wonder Cove, bro.
Hold, hey, bro, Gad, you gonna get your chance. You gonna get your chance. You gonna get your chance.
He can hop in.
You wasn't interrupted since
No, he can hop. He can hop in.
No, I just wanted to point something out because she was done, and all I said was I find it kind of ironic that when they lose, y'all's voice tone is a little different. Y'all not the same. Y'all don't have that same energy.
At least not with me. That's not true.
All right. Well, Wonder Cove, stay on here. Don't go nowhere. Brooklyn, where you at? I see you, Brooklyn. What's up, man? I see you, man. You showed your face tonight, man. You want people to see you tonight, huh?
You expert.
I'm showing my face tonight. Yo, listen. I've been saying it all along, man. Defense and rebounds win championships. And I'm excited to see my family here, Bro Claude and Wonder Cove. First of all, I'm a Sky fan, so I got manners. You understand? What's up, panel? You know what I mean? I see my man MJ. I see Mo 3. I got manners. I'm gonna address the panel before I speak. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, defense and rebounds win championships. I've been saying it. People think like 3-point shooting is everything, but what happens when the shots stop falling?
Yeah.
What you gonna do then?
Yeah.
And we seen it. I told everybody. I said game 2 gonna be closer, but they still gonna lose.
You did.
And that's what happened.
You did.
That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark came out and did. Caitlin Clark shot 25% from 3 today. What you said? She 5 of 5. Oh my God! Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
only here to create confusion tonight. You feel me? I'm only here to create confusion tonight.
Caitlin was trying to cause confusion early in that game.
She was trying to cause confusion, bro. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that. She started arguing. Yo, word to my mother. The league better keep the same energy when we start having these fans at our games as well. Now that's bothering Angel. They gonna kick a fan out. Fuck out of here. She pushed DeWanna Bonner. I don't know if y'all saw that. She pushed DeWanna Bonner. You know what I'm saying? And then like K-Sab alluded to, she ain't even go over to check on Erica Willer. That's crazy. She ain't even go check on it. You broke all. You saw that. That's the player you follow.
Hold on. One second. Let me address this super chat. Hold up, boy. We're gonna have fun tonight. Y'all stay around, man. Hey, shout out to what is that? 6 Eddie Amon RU for the $9 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Said Clark is the worst rookie starting point guard in WNBA history. Boy, they giving it to y'all hard tonight, man. All right, go ahead, finish, Brooklyn.
I mean, that's all I gotta say, man. I'm gonna jump back in. I'm gonna mute my mic. I just want to let everybody know I'm here to create confusion tonight. I'm on your ass. Listen, Sister Noble.
They only here to cause
You know
confusion.
I don't got nothing but love for you, Sister Noble. But I told you so. Talking about don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. They don't play no defense. The Fever don't play no defense.
Oh man, y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me, man. Hey, go ahead. Hey, MJ, man, appreciate you, my boy. What you got, MJ?
Look, I'm gonna be quiet. I just want to hear all the Indiana fans. This is their time to vent. I'm being quiet, bro. Let them vent. Let them vent. I'm putting my mic on mute. Let the FIFA fans vent. This is their time.
Hold on, man. I'm crying. Hold on, MJ. See, Brooklyn, what you did? Brooklyn showed his face tonight, and he causing confusion. Hold on, see, bro, Gad, you got to get a chuckle out of this, man. You got to laugh to hide that pain, man. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get this. Hold on 1 second, man. Hey, shout out to Bernadine Dorsey. Appreciate you, sweetheart, for the $5 super sticker.
Here comes the money.
Giving out.
Oh man, y'all killing me tonight, man. I got
real quick. Yo, really quick, my brother in the chat. I just want to say shout out to BZ973. That's my brother.
Okay, man. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Hey, shout out to Lil Sip 55 for the $5 super chat, man.
Here comes the money.
Ah, man, y'all killing me, man. He said the vibe.
Free hugs, hugs.
Hey, he said the vibe is off tonight. A lot of sadness across the media. Hey, MJ. I don't like how you came here and said you gonna fall back.
I'm giving free hugs, brother. I'm giving free hugs.
All right, hold up. Hey, all right. Let me let Jay Burns go, man. Then, bro, we gonna get to you, bro. Again, let me get.
Yo, no cap. When the game,
you always let the stands talk.
Hey, hold on.
You never let me talk, man.
Hey, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give you a whole segment, man. Let. Hey, hold on, Jay, man. Y'all giving me a headache, man. Hold on, just 1 second. Hold on. I don't know. Hey, shout out to my brother, bro Claude, man. Hold on for the $5 super chat. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Whew. He said Caitlin Clark is not a winner. She needs players like Angel Cardoso to win. She needs championships around her to win. Aaliyah Boston needs help. Hold on, one more. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ooh, shout out to King Drew 561 for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Man. CC fans on suicide watch. All right, go ahead, Jay Burns. Go ahead and finish, man.
Nah, I couldn't wait till as soon as the game was over. I couldn't wait because I knew this was gonna be fun. I ain't gonna lie,
man.
But look, shout outs to DeWanna Bonner and Mabry because they was clutch. Those shots, like as soon as Mabry hit that three, I seen the Fever's faces. They was done. They was like, yo, we don't know what to do. We don't know how we gonna come back from this and all that. As far as like Caitlin and all that. She did what I said she should have did last game when that three wasn't falling. Sometimes you got to find another shot. You got to drive. You got to look for the two because that three wasn't falling, and she did that. So shouts out for that. Terrible defensive game. I want to piggyback off what Brooklyn been saying about defense. Indiana needs a perimeter defender because that perimeter defense is trash. Like, there's no way you let it maybe just that open for them shots. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, tough loss. You know, we gonna be sulking like you was. You know, when y'all didn't make the playoffs. I'm accepting. I love it. I love all the trolling. Fever fans in the chat, they gotta stop being so sensitive because it's not that serious, man. It's sports. Have fun with it, man. Let them troll. We gotta have
Tell
fun
them, Jay. Tell them. Hold on, just 1 second.
I want to know why.
Hey, shout out to the retired Sergeant McCullen for the $10 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Everything in Caitlin Clark house is probably on the left side because when she was on the right side, the lost side, it was confused.
That was funny.
But y'all cutting up tonight, man.
Hold up, one more thing.
All right, go ahead.
I better not see no racist Caitlin Clark fans coming for Kelsey Mitchell. She did have that little brain fart. That shit pissed me off. that pissed me off. But I don't want to see no racist fans coming for her. It was not her fault that they lost. It was a team loss, and that just is what it is. You feel me? The better
You just
team won, and it is what it is. You feel me? But
you
shout out to the whole Fever though.
you just reminded me about something, Jay Burns. 'Cause I was saying, like, after this game, I guarantee you they gonna be all over Leah Boston.
Yeah. Hey, just 1 second. 1 second. Hey.
Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to Reddit Milky Way for the $2 super chat. The Great Hope, more like the Great Nope. Boy, they on y'all tonight, man. Hey, Jay Burns, I'm gonna give you kudos though, man. You being a stand-up guy tonight, man. I appreciate that, man. You being a real stand-up guy in the loss, man. You said some credible things, man. I gotta respect that, man. You ain't make no excuses, man. You said what you had to say, man, and you taking it on the chin, man. You taking it like a real heavyweight.
I just got one question for Jay Burns.
I got one more thing too before you go though. Hold on, and I want to talk to Brogan real quick because you was right too. Like I ain't gonna lie, that first quarter I was on a Leah Boston ass because she was missing too many easy layups. You feel me? But once they started feeding her more, she was doing good, and I think they abandoned that in the fourth quarter. Really, they should have kept doing that a little more. You feel me?
Kaylin started jacking.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
All
Hey,
right,
Jay Burns, I got one question for Jay Burns. Hey, Jay Burns, you got your Henny tonight?
I ain't gonna lie, you know I did for this game. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, shout out to Bob Jones for the $1 super sticker.
Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to MR for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Oh, the money coming in tonight.
Yeah, man.
We need hey K-Side, we need the Fever to lose more.
Yeah. I don't think the quality free agents want to go to the Fever. Who wants to be treated like trash from Caitlin Clark fans, man? Hey, it is what it is, man. It's hard, man. All right, bro, Gad. Now it's your time to shine, man. What you got for us? I'm gonna give you the whole segment. Everybody put their mic. Yeah, everybody put their mic on mute and let Bro Gad get off what he got to get off. Because right now he's sulking, but he got a smile on his face. Go ahead.
All right. First thing first, right, guys? Respect for always giving the Fever fans a platform to speak on, right? I know there's a lot of people celebrating tonight, not because their team won, but because the Fever lost, and that's part of sports, right? That's part of rivalry. You're supposed to celebrate when your team get knocked out of the playoffs, especially if they was leading before, right? And then all of a sudden, they go on like a 6 or 7 game losing streak, and then, they get a high draft pick. That happens sometimes. And then sometimes you make the playoffs and you get swept. Everybody celebrates. Now, one thing I want to say is I don't want to see any Fever fans blaming this loss on Mitchell. I know people will look and analyze the game and be like, yo, we need to trade Dana Evans. Oops, my bad, sorry. We need to trade Kelsey Mitchell. Or they're going to be like, oh shit, man. Isabel Harrison played like crap. Oh, no, my bad. Melissa Smith played badly, right? But I want all them girls to come back. Melissa Smith probably isn't. I mean, she's under contract. I think she has untapped potential, but she's probably not coming back. And I hope she goes to a place where like she's respected. She could go to Connecticut. Who knows? She might go to the Sky. The Sky might want her. I feel like the Sky might want her because the Sky always talking about how they feel bad for Melissa Smith. And to me, that tells me that they see the talent and the potential that she has. So I really hope, right, that, they put up a good offer for her. That's all. But Mitchell can stay. A bad game is a bad game. At the end of the day, she made decisions that I think I've never seen her make before. Like she had some questionable turnovers, questionable shot making. There was one where we were down 1 possession. And the weirdest thing about this is that Kelsey Mitchell is a shoot-first guard, which is what I love about her. I really don't care if she misses shots. Like, she could put up 100 shots and only, 5 go in. If she keeps shooting, I'm fine. What, blew my mind was that she had an open shot to the basket after she missed the shot, and she passed it out. She kicked it out, and it was a turnover. And that blew my mind. I was like, Kelsey Mitchell kicking the ball out in clutch time? That makes no sense. And a lot of people would look at that and they'd be like, wow, she choked. And I'd be like, well, I don't know if you can say she choked. She's played, 7 years for the Fever. Yeah, she's a vet, but she's never seen playoff basketball. She has exactly the same amount of playoff experience as Caitlin Clark. So we got to start talking about Caitlin Clark, not in the category of rookies, right? Because there are not a lot of rookies in the playoffs, right? I'll leave Aaliyah Boston last because this was her first playoff series as well. And I always save the best for last, right? We got to start talking about Caitlin Clark, not as a rookie, but as one of the guards in the WNBA, because that's how people hype her up. They talk about her as, you know, if she's in the category of a Ryan Howard or a Jewel Lloyd. You feel me? So we got to start looking at what her playoff performances look like compared to a Ryan Howard or a Jewel Lloyd in the playoffs. You feel me? And then we'll be able to tell whether or not she's really like that. You know, look at her shooting efficiency. Look at her three-point percentages. How do they match up versus the best guards in the league in the regular season and in the playoffs? How do they match up next to someone like a Ryan Howard or a Jewel Lloyd? You feel me? But it is what it is. I think she had an okay game tonight. I think she could have been better. 25 on 10 of 23 shooting. I like that she wasn't shying away in the fourth quarter. A lot of the time, I've seen a lot of games where she does not put up shots in the fourth quarter. She put up shots in the fourth quarter, and she made some shots in the fourth quarter too. But she lost. The Fever lost, and they're out of the playoffs. And I know a lot of people are happy to see them go. I'm going to keep watching the playoffs. And yeah, it's time to move on to Aaliyah Boston. One starter out of 5 had a positive plus minus. Can you guess who it was?
You know who it was.
Of course, it was Aaliyah.
Exactly.
Aaliyah Boston, bro. And it was unfortunate, right, that she got 2 quick fouls early in the game. And you know me, I don't complain about refs. But she had to sit, and she could not be aggressive on defense when she came back in the second quarter, obviously, because you don't want to pick up a 3rd foul before the half, right? But she was bored. She was cleaning the glass, crazy. And KSAP, you mentioned something. You talked about how she was cleaning the glass and she was efficient. Remember you said that?
Yes.
You remember you said that?
Yes.
You said it reminded you of someone. And I'm wondering, who's that? Who did it remind you of? Someone who cleans the grass and is efficient. Who does that remind you of?
Asia Wilson.
Someone who cleans glass and is efficient.
I said it.
Who does that remind you of?
Asia Wilson.
All right, bro. All right, cool. So yeah, I was on Brooklyn. You remember I was on Showtime's panel, and they was laughing at me because I said that Boston was one of the best bigs in the league, right? And she had MVP potential, and I was putting it up there in the category and all that shit. And it would be like, man, what are you talking about? Boston ain't that good. And these are the same people that will tell you that Boston is way better than Clark and she can do so much. But when I was bigging her up, they were like, man, she's not that good. She's not that great. So I don't really understand people's like position. I just feel people don't like the Fever. Like I thought it was people didn't like Caitlin Clark. I think people actually don't like the Fever. I could be wrong, but it sounds to me like people just don't like the Fever. Like they'll big up other players to make it seem like if Caitlin Clark ain't doing much. But when it comes to actually comparing those players to others, like I don't hear anybody talking about how Kelsey Mitchell should be all team first WNBA. I don't see anybody saying that about Boston. But apparently she has a lot of help. So I mean, you know. But yeah, Boston dominated, bro. And again, she held her matchup. Bree Jones down. She dominates Bree Jones every single game against the Connecticut Sun. Yep. One thing Jay Burns said, which wasn't quite correct, he said that the Fever went away from that Caitlin went away from feeding Boston. That's not actually true, because what happened a lot is that Caitlin did something which I will give her credit for, which does not show up on the stat sheet. She actually made a rotation pass to like gut players like Temi or Mitchell, who then made a secondary pass to Boston. And that's how Boston was actually able to put up shots in the fourth quarter. So obviously those aren't going to register as assists, and it's going to look like if she's not passing the ball to Boston, but obviously she's still involved in the play. So I give her credit to that. The game from early, if she didn't get in foul trouble early on, I could have seen this being a different result. But
Hold on,
all credit to the
Gad.
Connecticut Sun, bro. Like, there's just clutch players.
Hold on for a second, bro, Gad. Somebody said the NBA just had WNBA had some breaking news. They came out with a statement about racist comments 12 minutes ago. Why didn't they do this a week ago? Could this be because of the fans on the sideline? See, everybody's trying to figure out what they were saying to DeWanna Bonner. So I guess the NBA came out with a statement. So we got to look more into that, man. I appreciate that. T-Top for the power.
So they were talking to. So when Caitlyn was doing that with the fan, it was towards Bonner.
I don't know. I mean, it was a lot of back and forth, and you know how like the NBA, they always have them fans set back. You know what I'm saying, to not get involved with the players. So I have to take a look at that to see what happened.
If it was towards Bonner, though, shout out to Caitlyn for checking that niggas. You know what I'm saying? My bad for saying the N-word. I don't know how to. You know what
I don't think it was towards Bonner because I was watching the game. Caitlyn was upset with the fan. Bonner, what happened on the court with Bonner is Caitlyn and Bonner got into it, and Caitlyn pushed Bonner. But the fan,
I'm not saying that part. I know that part, but I'm saying I don't. If it's true that the fan was coming at Bonner, then I don't know. We gotta see. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, man, that's perfect. Okay, just real quick, man. We got Unique that entered the building. Go ahead, Unique. What you got?
Yo, what's up, K-Sat? What's up,
going
everybody?
on?
It's
All
my
right.
B-Day today. You know what I'm saying? It's a good day. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to keep the main thing, man.
I like that.
You feel me, K-Sat?
I feel
Sap, you better start trademarking these words.
Hey, we gonna get it popping. We got it.
I'm just trying to change the vibe because I don't know what bro got on, bro. It's like he giving a eulogy right now. Like he killing the vibe. I'm in here. I'm sipping on something. I mean, it's like he had a funeral or something, man.
No, celebrate. Come on. It's on Barbie night.
Feel me? Like, I mean, we here to talk about how the Connecticut Suns told Caitlin Clark and them to get the steppin', bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
You feel me? Y'all got swept, bro. When y'all was winning, y'all was talking all that stuff. Talk about it now. What you gonna say now?
Unique.
You know what I'm saying?
Guess what, Unique? This is what we're gonna do for you. This is what we're gonna do for you, Unique.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
That's all we here to talk about, man. Yeah, she had 25 points. She ain't getting no W. Caitlin Clark playing for the fans. She not playing for no chip, bro. She playing for y'all, the Coke members.
Wow.
You feel me? Let's just keep it a buck. I see you smiling and everything now, bro, Gab, but you know you really hurt right now, bro. You really hurt. Your fever got.
How can I not be hurt? My team can't play no more. You know I'm hurt. I'm as hurt as any other team.
Ain't no need to be hurt
right now.
Ain't no need to be hurt because we all know that this was gonna happen. You feel me? You the one being delusional.
Nah, I'm delusional.
Man, they say you smoking on that CC pack, that fever pack. Like Joe Burrow's dad said, I'm smoking on that. He said, I'm smoking on that Joe Burrow.
The only reason Caitlin Clark started getting into it with Bonnie because she already knew they was gonna get beat, bro. They already know they was gonna lose.
And you know something unique? It's funny that you said that because Bro Gad made a point about Kelsey Mitchell, man, turning down shots. Do you think Kelsey Mitchell was checked out?
Man, the whole team, the whole vibe was checked out, bro. You can tell something happened in that locker room before they even got on that floor. So Caitlin Clark, she playing for her, her members. So she gonna try to make sure it looked like she had a better game. Like. You feel me? But we already know what she is. She's not a winner. She doesn't have a heart of a champion. You understand what I'm saying? She basically up here for clicks. If you want to win, you got to play team ball. This ain't the Caitlin Clark show. It's an Indiana Fever on the front of your jersey, bro. That's just what it is. And she will continue to lose until she buy into that system. It's a wrap.
Hold on, so are we saying Are we saying that Caitlyn didn't play team ball today? How many times she passed it to her players and they were just breaking shots? Let's stop.
Pass. She's supposed to pass.
All right, but they
Which
breaking
player
shots.
didn't
So
pass the ball though?
how's she not a team
Jay
player?
Burns,
If you
stop
passing
interrupting the young woman.
if you having your team, you know what I mean, shoot shots and they breaking them, that's on the team, not Caitlyn. Come on, man. We gotta stop that narrative.
Not Caitlyn. That's why she gonna always be mediocre, bro. Because y'all never, ever tell this girl what she need to improve at. Y'all stay there and watch this trash play ball, bro. It's trash. It's not team ball. You in the playoff. Did you see how
That's a
physical
fact.
that game was, bro?
Man,
Nah,
she-
she was playing
I don't
physical.
think y'all be
No,
watching
Caitlyn was
what I
playing
be
physical.
watching. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
No, I just want to say because you reminded me of a point I made yesterday. I just made this point yesterday.
She was
People was asking, what do the Fever got to do to win? And I kept saying, if the Fever want to win, she got to make sure Aaliyah Boston get off first, and she got to make sure Kelsey Mitchell get off second, and she got to make sure she get off third. She didn't do that. She tried to go out there and lead the charge, make sure she got hers, and gave them, passes here and there. That's why she lost.
That's
not cap.
In the
That's
first
not
quarter,
cap. She didn't.
In the first quarter, she passed the ball, Matt Thompson to the paint, and they just kept breaking layups, bro. That's what was happening. And I told you last time,
bro.
I
That's
told you last time
basketball.
about-
You gonna miss shot? The Connecticut was missing shots in the first quarter. It's basketball. You don't.
But what
You
I'm
don't stop.
saying is, you saying that she should, they gotta keep feeding Leah Boston and all that. She was in the first.
You got to make sure Leah eat. You got to see. Look, to prove my point. In the last 3 minutes when they came back and they tied it up, right? That's the first time I was like, yo, the Fever might win this game. And the reason why is because she came out and she did that play bro guy was talking about where she was getting the Leah the ball. She was throwing to Timmy, right? And Timmy was throwing it to Aaliyah. And I said, oh shit, they just might win this game. And then I changed my mind because Connecticut came down and they did a little curl play for Dewana Bonner. She got to the rack. I said, they should have been doing that all game. And then I said, oh shit, they might not win. So that last 3 minutes was actually interesting because both teams adjusted and they was doing different things and they did the whole game. And what Caitlin Clark was doing in those last 3 minutes, if she did that the full game, y'all might have won.
Exactly.
Y'all gotta feed Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark came out.
Another thing too is I don't know why Christy Size sat AB so long in that fourth quarter either. She really didn't have that many fouls.
Look, man, look. I let everybody speak. Hold on, man. Hold on.
We're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to you, bro, Claude. I'm giving everybody a chance to get everything out, and then we got you.
Over here. It ain't nothing. Listen, Brooklyn, I'm coming for headstones. So I'm coming for. I got nothing but headstones. Go ahead, KSAP.
All right, let me get this J Mar real quick. Appreciate the $5 super chat, man. He said, for the record, the Fever finished the season 4-18 versus the top 5 teams. There's levels, details matter. Being dominant versus bad teams don't impress me. Facts. All right, go ahead, bro, Claude. It's yours.
First of all, bro, Gab, with that soliloquy that you just did, man. would you stop, man? Seriously, man, I almost threw up. Dog. I respect you more than that. I respect you as a man more than that, man. Come on. Because you sound like you drunk the tea, man. And we men's over here. You know what I mean? This is a Chicago Sky Channel. He gave you an opportunity to talk. And then to my other brother, what's my other brother name? Caitlin Clark.
Jay Burns.
Jay Bird, yeah, that's my man too. You know I'm cool with you, Jay Bird. But man,
no, it's all love, of course.
Come on, man. So now the headstone's gonna come out. I told y'all that this girl is not a winner. I've said it time. Look at Brooklyn up there. Time and time again. All of you are cult followers because you are drinking Kool-Aid and hoping this girl has this is her rookie year. You actually thought that she was gonna go far in the playoffs.
I never said that.
No. I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about the whole coat. There's some. I'm talking about the whole coat, baby. No, I'm talking about it's millions that thought that they was gonna be in the finals. Millions. There are millions that thought that they were gonna be in the semifinals. There are millions it's millions of Caitlin Clark fans. I know, bro. That's right, bro. Gab, you got to give it up. It's also millions that thought that they was gonna get past the first round. No, sir. So let me put this to bed. The girl is not a winner until she can be able to play real team ball instead of doing the things to get her numbers up and making sure that she is actually talked about and relevant. She will never, ever win because since she came to the team, Brooklyn and K-Sap and Sister Noble can also, since she came to that team, Mitchell play has went down, Boston play has went down, Smith play has went down. They are not.
No.
Listen. Alyssa Smith is finna be leaving the team.
Alyssa Smith, yes.
Boston is not scoring. Her average is not what she was last year, bro. Bro, Gab, I'm talking right now. Excuse me, bro. I didn't interrupt you. She is not playing elite ball like she was last year, the college finals, and the time that she won the year before in the finals. She is not the Aaliyah Boston we've been seeing for the last 3 years. She is not that, bro. I follow that girl. I like Aaliyah Boston. She is not. So you might be a Fever fan today, but yesterday, the day before, the year before, I was already a fan of Aaliyah Boston before she even came in the game, bro. And she come from a dog coach. Don Stanley has trained this girl how to win, man. So what I'm trying to tell you is that right now we got to actually call the main thing, and I mean stay on the main thing, which is the main thing. They lost. They ain't going no further. Get your shovel, dig it up, put the dirt on them and the headstone, and that's what I'm doing. I'm done.
Hey, bro, Claude, before you finish, they ain't just lose, they got swept.
That's what I said. It's a funeral right now. It's a funeral.
And that's why Unique said he had the whole eulogy, man. Wow.
He had a straight eulogy, man. Come on, bro. Gab, be the man. I know you are, bro. They lost. Okay, they lost.
Hey, Prince, man, the link is in the chat, man. I don't know what the issue is, man, but the link is in the chat.
Man, look, they lost. It was Caitlin Clark. Is a good player.
Hey, somebody got to put their mic on mute, man. Got feedback.
Somebody mic on. Mute your phone.
Somebody got to put their mic on mute, man. Got feedback.
That's Mode 3.
Caitlin Clark is legit, dog. We good. We everybody good with that. She legit. She's a good player, but she's not a great player because she can't make her other teammates. She actually got her teammates fighting one another.
Whoa.
She actually, did you see when Willard was trying to give Mitchell 5 and Mitchell was like, man, get your hands down. I don't want to shake your hand. That was on the sideline.
What that got to do with Clark, though? Hold on.
No, wait, listen. What it got to do with Clark is the point guard. What's the name of the power forward that got the ball on the weak side? Mitchell and Clark stood there and let her go ahead and dig her own grave.
That was wild. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo,
they just watched her. They watched her sink in quicksand. They did not run to the ball and say, "Hey, give it up, give it." She was trying to take it in. She lost possession. She went back to get it. Mitchell and Clark was just standing there. They let her dig her own grave.
That's a fact.
That's not team ball, dog. That's not a leader, bro. Gab. That's not what a real point guard would do.
You talk about Timmy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. That was embarrassing. Yo, that was embarrassing.
Isaiah Thomas would have ran up to the forward and took the ball out of his hand. Because he was dribbling, fumbling, bumbling. Isaiah went up to him, took the ball, and then repositioned the offense.
That was embarrassing because the shot clock ran out. She just threw the ball at the rim. I was
Now,
embarrassed.
did you see too? Like after that, Timmy was yelling at somebody like, "Yo, I'm trying to get the ball to you."
Who slapped Mitchell's hand?
No, Mitchell slapped Waller's hand down.
Smacked her
Oh,
away.
Because
Wheeler.
Waller is a Caitlin Clark disciple.
oh, okay.
Yo, stop.
So Mitchell was like, man, get the hell out of here. She messing up. Mitchell was like, no, she messing up.
Now, are you talking about Wallace or who?
Wheeler, Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler.
Erica Wheeler is a Caitlin Clark worshiper.
Oh, okay. All
on
right.
the team.
Okay.
And
Yo,
Mitchell,
bro, Claude.
Go ahead.
Wait, bro, Claude. Real quick. What do you mean? What do you mean by Erica Wheeler's a Caitlin Clark worshiper?
She's a.
What do you mean? Like, I think we gotta be real careful about how we speak about black women, though. What do you mean she's an Erica Wheeler worshiper?
That's
a weird way to describe.
That shit is weird. Though. That's weird.
Erica Wheeler don't think that Caitlin Clark does anything wrong on the court. Watch her interview. Go to her last interview. See, I know you ain't did no investigation. I know Brooklyn could go ahead and pull some of that stuff up. I know he gonna do his investigation because I know that's what Brooke do. Erica Wheeler on that team, you can tell who favors who on the team. Mitchell and Boston got a good relationship. You can tell. You can just tell by the camaraderie of how they be playing the game. They feed off of one another. The reason that these girls start feeding off of one another is because Mitchell became the leader that she's supposed to and say, hey, man, give me that goddamn ball. I'm going to fight that bitch. Give it to me. You scared in those moments. Give it to me. So in all of these moments that they had close games, Mitchell was able to pull them through, which made them become a winning, closer team. So when you're winning, you're gelling. Everybody know that. When you're winning, the juices is rolling. Y'all trying to get the things. But when you're losing, it's real, real bad. It's really bad. I mean, this girl is talking to the referees. She won't leave the goddamn referees alone. The referees is like, we would be with the referees like, stop calling, stop blowing it with shit. The referees is like, leave me the fuck alone, please. And please.
I mean, they dealt with that for years with DT too. DT and Skylar Diggins, all of them. Some players is gonna be like that though. Like when they feel like the refs is not calling, they're gonna go to the ref and let them know. That's what great players do. A lot of great players do though.
And it be making me, it pisses me off because I believe that Bron is one of the greats. And that's him and my man on Dallas. He do it too. Luca do it too. It pisses me off. Leave the goddamn referees. They gonna call some bad shit. They might have got their check on who they gonna favor the calls on. So you know what I'm saying? Play the game and make the game go your way. When you play hard defense, and you combine for camaraderie on this piece. Winners win, losers lose. And from what I'm saying, this is my last. From what I'm saying right now, and everybody in America, brother Gab, everyone in America sees that Caitlin Clark is a loser. Period.
All right, man. He summed that up, man. Hold on, just one.
Locker room cancer, though.
So in other words, what we have is a prolific scorer, but she's a bust. That's what you're trying to say.
Y'all say two things can be true at once.
I always say two things can be true at once.
Hey,
both of those were false. Both of those statements were false.
Prove it then. She won. What she win? What she win?
No.
What she win?
I don't have a problem with
I said what Sister Noble said. The two things that Sister Noble said.
Jay Burns, factually speaking, she's a loser.
She's not a prolific scorer. She hasn't shown that all season to be a prolific scorer.
That's what I'm doing. I'm asking the question.
Prolific scorers that shoots 40% from the field.
Scorer, but at the end of the day, she's a bust. I'm asking a question. I'm not saying
Nah, she's not a bust. She's not a bust. And she's not a prolific scorer, at least at this level, she's not.
How come she's not? She's
Hold on.
37%.
I want to cycle back
She
because
shoots 40% from the field. What
No, sir.
prolific scorer
That's
does
not
that?
Brooklyn, could you help me? Help me.
What?
What would you like to help? What would you like my help with, bro?
Don't be asking for help, bro. What you
That's like
really
saying Russell Westbrook is a prolific scorer. He's not a prolific scorer.
Yo, stop hating on Arike Agumbo.
Oh yeah, Enrique. He's looking. Hey man, what Enrique got to do with this, brother? Get out. I'm talking about that's what y'all do. This is what y'all do. We talking about Kate.
No,
They
I
don't
think
to cause confusion.
No, hold on. I think Bro Claude is going further than just saying she's a loser. She lost tonight and she's lost national championships, right? But I think you were actually saying she's a locker room cancer, right? No, I'm going further than that. You're saying she's a locker room cancer. This is the first time I'm hearing that. That's why I asked.
Why is it your first time hearing it? And she's a locker room cancer, not just on her, specifically her fans is causing confusion
but
in
we gotta
the locker
stop
room
listening.
that
We gotta
she's
stop
not
that.
addressing. She's not
And I
addressing.
will say, let me help you out, bro, Claude.
She
I will
addressed it
say
before,
this.
bro.
I
We
will
gotta
say this
stop that.
about Caitlin. Is she a locker room cancer? I don't know because I don't pay enough attention to her in the locker room, but I do pay attention to her behavior with her teammates. And her behavior with her teammates ain't good, bro. Just tonight we just saw Erica Willer on the ground hurt, and she ain't even you the starter team. You ain't even go say you okay. That's crazy. Right? That's number one.
You know who else
That's
wasn't a
number
good
one. Hold
teammate?
on. We talking about hold on. We
We're
not talking about Michael Jordan. We talking about Caitlin Clark.
See what they
All right?
do, Brooklyn?
Don't
See
ever
how
put
they do?
Caitlin Clark and Michael Jordan in the
listen,
same sentence. Anyway,
it's an example.
no.
Let's keep it real.
Don't make that example. No. Secondly,
Not the same.
earlier in the season, I think it was her teammate Grace Berger, if I'm not mistaken. It was either her or Christy Wallace. I think it was Grace Berger. Early in the season, she took a shot. And Caitlin thought it was gonna miss, and you seeing like her expression like was pissed off, and the shot went in. That was crazy. Caitlin was mad before the shot even went in. She was just pissed that she took the shot. Right? She did all that, and the shot went in. This is who she is to her teammates, bro. And then, like, even to her coaches, you see, like, there's been times where we saw, like, Christy Wallace trying to talk to them in huddles, and she'll walk away and brush it off. She's going, I don't know why the media, like, she's really loved. The media think it's cute when she go over there and bang on the chairs. Like, that's college shit.
Yeah, they say it's passionate. That Tom
Yeah, they
Brady
say
shit.
it's passionate.
Yeah.
Like, this is weird energy that nobody, and this is what Unique was talking about when Unique keeps saying, yo, nobody's checking her on the things that she's doing, whether it's on the court or off the court. Nobody's checking this girl. Everybody just keep acting like it's okay. So if she a cancer to the locker room, she very well can be. I don't know how her teammates feel about her. I know one thing, she always had this energy, and I know Kate Martin said that in Iowa, she was the one I used to go to her and have to calm her down. Right at Iowa. So I guess she used to go off on people. I don't know who calms her down on Indiana, but she obviously has some issues that she need to work on, and nobody is checking her on it. So is she a locker room cancer? I can't say that for sure, but I could say that she looks like it.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, that's a great point, man.
I was saying
what I was saying is not her in particularly of what we don't know because we're not in the locker room. But what I was saying, Brooklyn, is that all of the stuff that look at what happened to Dejanay Carrington. That's Caitlin Clark fans that give the death threats. You got members of the Fever who have had death threats, who have been called racist names, who have been told that they're useless, they should be off the team by Caitlin Clark fans. In particularly, you got what I'm saying? We talking about the Fever right now. So I know everybody wanted to deflect and go somewhere else. We're talking about the Fever. In the locker room, when your fan base is bashing your teammates, you have to get on that mic. You have to get on the podium once it's your time after games and say, hey, if you following me, if you're a fan of mine, don't bash my teammates. Keep your mouth shut on my teammates. This is who I gotta win with. I don't play that. She never once, and this is what Dejanay Carrington was saying. Dejanay Carrington was saying that earlier in the season, she was saying that she lets things go. She's not addressing the racist quotes that her fans is doing. She's not addressing the disrespectful things that Caitlyn fans is doing. So Caitlyn, listen, it could be a situation where she wants to say to the team, I'm sorry, but she has not done that. She has not. We know she hasn't done that. And her handler, because she has a handler. Remember, I got inside people too. She has a handler on how to handle everything that's going on right now. Her handlers is telling her to keep quiet in the locker room. Don't let these girls, you know what I mean? Don't talk about it, make it a non-issue. Just act like you don't care. I'm talking about
All right.
I'm telling you that's a problem in the locker room when you got a person that's the superstar, supposedly superstar, telling you you're gonna be dead the next time you miss a shot. The next time Caitlyn, the superstar, pass you the ball and you drop it, we gonna shoot you. You should die, or you so pathetic they should trade you. These are things that's being said to Melissa Smith. And early on, they was trying to come at my girl Mitchell, but Mitchell was like, I'm gonna shoot the lights out of this bitch. This is it. You know what I mean? So I don't need a pass from her. So at the end of the day, all I was addressing her gap was, and I'm done. I'm gonna land the plane. All I'm saying is there is a problem in the locker room with those people who are her fans that is attacking her teammates. It's a hurtful thing. That's it.
All right, hey man, we got IMZO Media, man. Prince, man. I know you've been waiting to get in here, man. Go ahead, man. What you got, man?
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's
going on, man?
Look. While I'm cooking, right, and I'm listening, right.
Y'all gotta hold on once, Prince. Hey, y'all mute y'all mic if y'all not talking, man. We got some background noise. All right, go ahead, Prince.
Hey, that's why I'm one of them ones. This is why I'm one of them ones. So, what his name is? You don't got the things up right now. The dude with the fish in the background.
Hold on, bro, Gad. Right there.
He started his whole soliloquy hating and lying at the same time. He told y'all what happened.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, he told y'all he was trying to make a point about Aaliyah Boston. This man. What happened?
Let him go, bro. Let him go.
Go ahead. Keep going, Prince.
Oh, hey, but for real, do I look like somebody you would hang with outside of YouTube? Let's be real. Anyway, he came on here talking about Aaliyah Boston, and he was talking about me on Showtime channel. He told me that Aaliyah Boston being in the top 5 centers was better than the guards, the top 20 guards in the league. That's what the conversation was. It wasn't about Aaliyah Boston and what she ranks. You told me that Asia Wilson and Nafisa would deserve the Defensive Player of the Year over Dejanay Carrington because of she protects the rim. And I said, when you look at the Defensive Player of the Year, the last 10 years, who wins it? Guards are heavy in the league. So don't come on people channel lying on my name. Don't come on people. That's why I'm one of them. Don't come on people channel lying on my name. And
steals, strips and steals.
And I'm actually
that I told.
And I'm actually
Prince, what lie did I tell?
What?
Prince, you're calling me a liar. What was the lie that I told?
We passed that.
No. Prince, you're calling me a liar.
I'm actually upset. I'm actually upset.
You called me a liar, bro.
I'm actually upset. I literally just said you lied on my name.
I can see that you're upset. First things first, I didn't call your name. That's the first thing.
He said,
So if you think I'm talking about you, then I mean that's a you problem. But what was the lie that I said? What was the lie? No,
Anyway.
come on. Tell
Hold
me
on,
the
bro,
lie
Brad.
that I said.
Let him go and finish, and we're gonna get back to you, man. Just let him finish his point.
Again, do it look like I would hang with you outside of YouTube? I'm not about to have that conversation with you. We're not about to go back and forth. You're not about to do the little petty game. Look like I'm upset. I haven't even yelled once. I only said your name because you mentioned the conversation. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the conversation we had. Let's be real here. Anyway, this is what I'm upset about. This is what I'm really upset about with the whole Caitlin Clark situation, the whole fever situation. Are we dumbing down the whole thing because she's a female? Because I'm trying to figure out when, and this is coming from a former professional athlete, I'm trying to figure out when people's personal lives became intertwined with basketball. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. I'm trying to figure out when that became intertwined with basketball. Again, right now is really a disturbing and concerning time. Like when I go play ball right now, we always having the conversations about like, what is YouTube, Twitter, Instagram? What are we doing right now with our social media platforms? I keep saying this. We forget basketball. Like we need to get rid of all of this nonsense. These are people's lives. Their family members don't have the kind of PR, the media they have. Again, I get Caitlin Clark's a great player. All of the Caitlin Clark fans, I have no problem with you saying she's a great basketball player. But when we start getting outside of basketball and start talking about people's personal lives, I need some of you to really think about how you're leading the conversations and then leading the segments. Stick to basketball, because I'm going to be honest. I've heard y'all go harder on LeBron James, and all he does is give back to people that look like us. I've heard y'all go harder on him for losing a game. I heard y'all go harder on him for doing a turnover. Let's be real here. Like we're trying to get into circles, and we're trying to disassociate what's really going on here. And it's sad. And this is coming from somebody who's in those circles. That's the only reason I really want to come up here. It's sad, and we not talking enough about it. The WNBA just came out with a statement that they should have came out with 8 months ago. Exactly. And we up here talking about other players on the team. We need to be talking about that fan base and how to get rid of all that negativity. We should be up here talking about Caitlin Clark and her turnovers. But guess what happened? When we start talking about Caitlin Clark and her turnovers, we start talking about Angel Reese missed rebounds, and we deflecting from the conversation. Angel Reese isn't even in the playoffs. I'm one of them ones for a reason. You wouldn't hang with me outside of YouTube. Google me. You wouldn't hang with me outside of YouTube. Again,
I got a question though. Right?
What's up?
Because people keep saying Caitlin Clark need to speak on it. One, she spoke on it. The fans
don't interrupt me and have a solution. So let me say this, because I know where you're about to go. Let me say this. No, I know where you're about to go. I'm smart. Watch this.
You don't know, as I didn't ask you yet.
Yes, I do. Let me say this.
Where am I going?
Let me say this. Because I'm trying to get off of here. I'm trying to get off of here. So listen here. I'm about to tell you something. Notice I never said I need Caitlin Clark to come out and say anything. Let me tell you something. I don't expect Caitlin Clark to say anything. I hate that Angel Reese has to go on the internet to defend herself. That's not her job. That's not her responsibility. That's not why we signed up to play basketball. Y'all taking it further than it needs to go. We have families. We have siblings. We have kids. We have kids that are going to be born that's going to watch these segments. Y'all are destroying communities. We didn't grow up watching 10,000 hours of film, dribbling basketballs while y'all was playing video games and writing essays for y'all to pick apart lives and tell people they're not better than you because you don't even do that with the other segments. Do you call, again, we call people garbage in basketball. Do you call P. Diddy rich and call Drake broke? No, they both got money. We only do that with basketball. We don't even do half of this stuff with football, and they're doing way worse. I'm confused at the conversations we're having. We're not even talking about basketball.
That wasn't even my question, though. My question was this, right? If she said something about it, the league says something about it, and then what? It doesn't change, bro. That's just what the internet is. We can sit here and complain about the internet. Hold on. We can sit here and complain about the
you
internet.
interrupt me to say that nonsense.
Hold
You interrupt
on.
me to say that. Put him on mute. Put him on mute. You interrupt me to say that nonsense. I'm literally talking about us, and you bring up the same thing I'm talking about. It's up to us.
Jay, let him finish. Jay, let him finish.
It's up to us. These people on this panel. Again, I don't care what you're talking about. These people on this panel, them people in the chat, the kids that's coming up, it's up to us to continue to change the narrative that athletes are more than dribbling the basketball. We keep having conversations. We keep having conversations like we are not human beings. Technically, I'm about to give you a stat. Don't you know? Go Google it. In high school and in college, athletes are smarter than your average student. And we don't talk about them the way we talk about athletes. Again, y'all trying to demean everything that an athlete does to big up another one. Again, I said this yesterday when I came on KSAP thing. Y'all always disrespecting people, trying to have GOAT debates, who's better at this, who can do this better to prove a point. We don't even talk like that. Guess what we do? We go in the gym and we say, man, you seen that dribble Westbrook had last night? That was crazy. That was crazy. Let me see if I can do it. That's what we do. We don't have GOAT debates. Y'all blessing. Y'all popping blood vessels. Y'all losing sleep at night, having GOAT debates that don't really matter. And again, you splitting the segments. Again, we came into this season knowing what it was going to be, and we never addressed it. And I hold that WNBA PR team accountable from the beginning because they let the fans take it away from basketball. We came on this thing. Look at the chat. We came on this thing to talk about the Indiana Fever and their disgruntled fans when we should be talking about the Connecticut Suns winning. We haven't mentioned them yet. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all wonder why WNBA players are mad? That's why. Every platform I've listened to tonight hasn't gave praise to the Connecticut Suns yet. It's Caitlin Clark players didn't show up. That's why they lost. How about the Connecticut Suns play defense? How about the Connecticut Suns a better team? How about the Connecticut Suns got a better coach? How about the Connecticut Suns practice a little more? How about the Connecticut Suns experienced? How about the Connecticut Suns just a better team? Let's stick to that.
They don't want to talk about that.
Hey, Prince.
Yo, Prince.
Hey, Prince. For the record, I
Prince.
did give credit to the Connecticut.
Yeah, we started out, Prince, giving them credit for the defense.
I did do that. Hey, really quick. Hey, hold on.
Cool, man.
But
hold on,
bro.
That should have been a focus on the
Don't have
beginning.
conversations again. Don't have conversations. I'm about to go, but don't have conversations. Look at me. Don't have conversations with me like we can hang in the real world. We're on two different levels. We are two different people. You got a fish in the background. I got law degrees.
Hey, bro,
I got law degrees
with you,
on All-American football and basketball.
Too emotional, bro.
Who cares about him
He's
hanging
too emotional, man. Nobody cares about a fish, man.
Hey, yo, Juan. Hey, I just want to say, yo, Juan Stockton. Hey, yo, Juan Stockton, hit the link. That's all I wanted to say.
Go ahead, bro.
Yo, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, by the way.
Yo, KSAP.
Go
I want to interject something real here, quick here. Right? Wow. I don't got any beef with Prince, and I don't know why Prince has beef with me. I never called Prince out by name. 1, 2, on Showtime. I would make a point, right? And Prince is the one who wants to speak up and disagree with me. And then I would bring a fact, and he would be like, you're talking bullshit, right? So no disrespect to Prince. He might be a professional athlete. He might have tons of different degrees or whatever. I don't come on here and boast about what I do for a living, and I don't see any reason to. I don't see what's the point of it. He makes a very good point about humanizing athletes, but I think you know from experience that I don't come on here, right, and dehumanize anybody. I talk basketball.
Yeah.
I talk basketball. I've never come on this channel. I've never gone on anyone's channel and entertained that toxicity.
He was saying in general, he wasn't talking you, bro.
He wasn't talking. He was just. I think.
Nah, but y'all gotta remember though. He came on.
I think, but hold on, 1 second. I think he was addressing
shots at
I know. That's why I stopped it.
This platform, KSAP.
Yeah, that's why I stopped it.
The reason we're not talking about the Connecticut Suns, right? If we're being honest, is because there are no friggin' Connecticut Sun fans on the panel. There's no one here to represent the Connecticut Sun. I love
your channel. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Just 1 second.
As an Indiana Fever fan.
Everybody just take a deep breath, man. Just take a deep breath, man. You know, he had to get it out. He got it off, man. Like a lot of people were frustrated out there tonight. He came on here. He got what he had to get off.
To do with the game.
I know.
You let a man come on this platform and call me a liar.
Nah, no, that's why I stopped it. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped it.
KSAP.
What's up?
That man got a point about what he said.
I mean, you know, everybody gonna take it the way they want to take it, man. But
they just not making a statement about racism. I mean,
yeah. All right, just 1 second, man.
The main thing, though.
Yeah. We're gonna keep the main thing the main thing. We're gonna get back on track, man. We got a new. Hold on, we got somebody else in the on the panel. Rye. We ain't give him a chance to speak. Go ahead, man. What you got,
brother?
What's going on?
I like this.
He sound like
listen, that's what he said. Listen, I appreciate it. No, I appreciate a panel like this, man. But I just want to say, man, listen. I'm a Fever fan. I'm a W fan because of basically seeing Clayton Park in college, right?
Wipe that smile off your face, bro, guy.
You know, they lost today, and it was a great game. And he's right. I give a lot of credit to the Connecticut team because they're an awesome team. They play our defense. But I hear a lot of foolishness on here about Clayton and Clark, man. For real. Foolishness. That girl is one of the best point guards that ever played in this game as a rookie. That's a fact. Her team lost because her coach sucks and they got terrible defense. And Caitlin Clark is one of the people that have terrible defense.
Oh my goodness, man. I can't take this garbage anymore, man.
And Alyssa Smith is trash. Basically, she's slow foot. She's terrible, inconsistent on offense, and they do better without her. And the reason why
I say that they do this, didn't I just say before
I'm about to climb up to the 20th floor?
make this shit up.
Listen, and
let him go.
Let him talk. Come on, everybody, let him talk.
Yo, Alyssa Boston is phenomenal. However, it's apparently they changed the offense around. It's a push offense. It's a high tempo, so she's not going to get the touches that she used to get as last year. And the only time they're gonna really use her if they trap in Caitlin and do the pick and roll thing. So it depends on how they flow the offense. But that team, I think they're about 1 or 2 players from being a good set of team. But there's no way they're gonna win today. They was outmatched. That team, Connecticut team, is phenomenal. There's no way they're gonna beat that team. Their defense is insane. So that's how I have it. But and regarding the fans, listen, man, everybody's been around sports for years. This is what fans do. I've been watching sports for 25. I've been watching sports for 25 years. That narrative about the FIFA fans is foolish. You got 1% of psychos on the internet trolling, saying death threats or whatever. That doesn't represent all of Caitlin Clark's fans. That's foolishness. I mean, listen, look at the Sky fans, right? You had 2 girls on there crying because of the message they was getting. So look at both teams. Since winning sports. You don't have. I live in New York. You know what happens if you lose in New York? The fans will roast you. Philadelphia as well. I lived in Philly too. That's sports. Since when we get all sensitive because we got a bunch of wacko fans on the internet in their basement sitting talking smack? That's how it is.
Facts.
That's just sports. We gotta keep it real on both sides. You have people who are for Caitlin Smith that talk crazy. You got people who are for Angel Reese who talk crazy. It is what it is. They're both polarizing athletes. The whole league is polarizing, and that's what it is. It's like a game. People ride for who they ride for. But I think it's just foolish just to say, oh, it's all Indiana fans. It's Caitlin Clark is the reason. That's stupid, man. And to take one time she didn't help out a player and create a narrative like she's a role player. And I heard a person talk about she's not a team player. Are you kidding me? She's like the NWAC in assists. She's second all time ever in assists. The first half of the season, all she did was pass the board. And we asked her to do more and be more aggressive. Are you guys watching the game? She's averaging 8-point-something assists a game. She's a facilitator. She's playing for stats. That's ridiculous. Oh, if you don't like Caitlin Clark, that's good. But let's look at it from a logical point of view. That is crazy. Watch the game. She's a floor general. That's what she does. That's what she does. Yeah,
Ra, what you just said, Ra, you just said, I got to go back to what you said about creating a narrative. You take one thing and create a narrative. But do you say that? Do you say that's about the Caitlin Clark YouTube media space where they take one thing and create a narrative? Do you say anything about that?
Absolutely. On both sides. Both sides.
But
yeah,
I mean, do you go
sure.
up? Do you go up in their chat and say it? Do you go up in their panel and say it?
What chat? I don't even know what they are. I don't go in no chat and speak on nothing.
Oh, so you don't watch?
So nah, man, I watch. No, man, I watch the highlights on all the basketball games, and that's it. I don't go up in the chat and figure out what this one is doing, that one is doing. This is the
Rob,
only.
let me ask you a question, Rob. You said you from
Yeah.
New York. What part of New York you from?
East Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Okay, you from the town. Now, I'm from Bushwick.
All right.
But let me ask you a question though. How long you been watching Caitlin Clark?
I've been since about sophomore year of college.
Okay, so you seen her in college.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So you know Caitlin Clark in college was amazing. You know, she would have a lot of high scoring games, right? But whenever she ran up against
absolutely, she was the focal point of the team. Basically, she's taking 19 shots per game. Right now, she's averaging like 13 or 14 shots a game. They didn't have prolific scorers on the Iowa team. You know, like they do now. They have Marshall. But it's important to understand.
I'm asking you. I'm saying you know how she used to score in college, but you seen whenever she ran up against championship type teams, you seen she wasn't the same. In
That's
college.
not necessarily. Hold on, that's not necessarily true.
Okay, so
her junior year. Her junior year. Hold on. Her junior year, she went up against undefeated South Carolina team, dropped 40. Matter of fact, she dropped 40 3 games in a row, right? And a triple-double 40 and beat South Carolina undefeated and lost to LSU, which had a phenomenal team. The next year, she beat LSU, but lost
or her junior year. Because I believe her sophomore year, ain't that the year she lost to Creighton?
She ran against an undefeated. Her junior year, she ran against an undefeated South Carolina team that had Boston on the team. She beat them, dropped 40 on them, and lost in the championship against LSU.
Right.
Yeah.
You wanna know why she beat the South Carolina team? Do you know why?
They got robbed. Why? Man, listen, I don't know why. What do you mean why she?
You don't know why?
She beat them.
You don't know why?
I mean, I saw the game.
You don't know why?
I saw the
so what happened? So what happened in the game? Because I know exactly why she won that game.
Bro, I can't tell you all details what happened in the game.
I can tell you why. Don't worry. I'm gonna make it simple for you. I'm gonna make it simple for you. She lost that game because Carolina didn't have no shooters. And then what happened was, so what they did was they didn't guard nobody. That's where you get the Raven revenge from. That's the game she waved Raven off. And then what happened was they did the same thing to LSU. They say, we're not gonna guard them. You see how she don't play no defense now?
I see what you're saying, brother. Hold on. The answer you're saying, you're talking offense, though. They had no shooters on offense.
Hold on, brother. I'm explaining something to you because you didn't know. I asked you a question, right? You
didn't know. I do. No. You're basically you're revising. I'm revisiting what you're saying, but you just mentioned they had no shooters. You're explaining to me about South Carolina's offense. That has nothing to do with the fact that Caitlin still dropped 40 on them. She dropped 40. You mentioned scoring, brother. You didn't say defense. You said scoring. You asked me.
I'll respond to you.
You asked me is she doing at a high clip like she did in college? I'm saying yes. I'm saying she did in college, and you said South Carolina. I'm saying she dropped 40 on them. Then you mentioned about offense. That's a whole different conversation.
We don't have to go into the conversation. I'm here for it. Let me know when I can speak.
Okay, you can speak.
All right. No, that's not what happened. I asked you a question earlier, and then you said that she beat South Carolina. That's what you said. I'm telling you why she beat them.
But the reason why
has nothing to do.
No, I'm telling you.
Too much. You're not listening.
But I don't want you. I don't want you to be confused. I don't want you to be confused. I don't want you to be confused to how this conversation is going. You asked me how. Hold on. Let me slow it down. You asked me about her performance in college, right? You asked me how did she do in college. I said she beat a South Carolina team her junior year. I said she dropped 40 on them. I'm talking about her offensive performance. Then you mentioned about
the wins. You talking about her offensive performance, and I'm talking about the wins and the losses. You see the difference?
Yeah, but again, if you're talking wins and losses, she got a
If you're talking
W.
about the wins and the losses, then
Hold
how are
on,
you
hold on.
like ignoring the fact that
Hold
she
on,
won? You're
brother.
saying that they didn't have
Hold on,
shooters.
hold on. One
Let's say
second,
South
respect
Carolina
me.
didn't beat
Hold on,
Hold on,
guys.
let me.
Hey,
Hold on.
hold on. Let him
Let me
finish.
speak.
Let him
Let me.
finish.
Spicy.
Yo,
Hold
let
on.
me
Let him finish.
respond to him. Yo, dude, I can't. Yo, let me respond.
Just go
Let
ahead
me
and finish,
respond.
man. Land your plane.
If you're talking about wins and losses, right? She got the W. So what we talking about? They have shooters or not? They got the W. Let's move on. If you're only talking about wins against South Carolina, it's a dub. Let's move on because she got the W. Now, if you talking about individual play, let me know what you're talking about. Because
All
you
right,
can't be
Rod.
talking about wins because she got the W.
All right,
You done?
Rod.
You done?
Let
You
Brooklyn
repeated.
go and finish
You
and don't
repeating
interrupt
yourself.
him.
You
Go ahead.
finished?
Go ahead. Now, go
Yeah, I'm
ahead, Brooklyn.
finished.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. Like I said before you interrupted me, the reason why she won that game was because South Carolina didn't have no shooters. So they didn't guard nobody, and South Carolina
Fact.
couldn't make no shots, right?
That's a
Then
fact.
they
All right,
went along
Rod,
to
let him
LSU,
finish.
like I was about to say, but you cut me off and tried to use the same tactic and lost.
Brother, bro, look, you're moving a goal. First of all, you're moving a goalpost. You act.
Wait, hold
Hold
on,
on, no, Brooklyn, no, hold on.
Hold on, West
Brooklyn,
Brogad. Hold on.
no, Brooklyn, you asked me a question. Hold on, I don't want to be confused.
I'm telling
You
you, I'm
ask, hold
telling
on.
you,
No,
I'm
I hear what
telling
you're
you why.
saying. You asked me a
Listen.
question
You
about her
talk. You talk
performance.
a lot, but you don't listen. I'm telling you
No,
why CC
no,
is a loser.
you're
If you
confusing
stop
the
talking,
conversation.
if you
Rod,
stop
hold on.
talking, I can
Rod,
explain
I'm
it
gonna
to
listen. I'm
you.
gonna listen.
Hey,
Let him
look, we're
smoke.
going to
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and move
listen.
forward. Hey, I'm going to have to put Rod on mute. I'm going to
No,
have to
no,
put
I'm
him
gonna
on
listen. I'm
mute.
gonna listen.
No, I'm putting you on mute. Go ahead, Brooklyn. Finish.
So basically, I was just trying to
Brooklyn, no,
explain
I
to
want to
you.
ask Brooklyn a question.
Hold on. Let
Hold on,
Brooklyn go, bro.
go
Let
ahead, bro.
Brooklyn
What's
go.
up? What's the question?
Brooklyn, in the 2 years that Angel Reese was at LSU, right? You know, the
You talking about Clark?
same South Carolina that you said had no shooters during that time, and the same LSU that won a championship against Iowa. How many times did LSU beat South Carolina in that time? And they're in the SEC together. How many times did they beat them?
They didn't beat them at all in 2024. In 2023, I'm not sure if they beat them
They
at
didn't
all.
beat.
All right.
They was
So
undefeated.
here's the thing. I don't. Right. Good. So let's talk about the fact here.
They
Right.
won a national championship. That's the whole thing.
I watched.
Hold on, guys.
games,
hold on. I'm going to have to
right?
mute all
Going
y'all.
somewhere where they don't have
I'm not
rings
talking
on
about the
this.
Hold on,
national
Bus Bro
championship.
Claude. Let him finish.
Bro, Claude. Let me cook two CC fans at the same time. I got this. Don't worry.
I think we're going to have to move on from this, man. Y'all getting over.
It's too spicy, K-Sap.
I can't talk about
Yeah,
this.
go ahead, bro. Bro, I'm listening. What's your question?
The question wasn't whether or not she's a winner. We already agreed that she's a loser. You see, the thing about it is I don't disagree with obvious facts. She has lost at every level. That's not the point. You said.
Well, that's the point
that
I was
she
making
does
a
not
homeboy because he
compete.
don't know. See, you got to realize, bro, God, if I'm gonna have a
let him
conversation
speak,
with
Brooklyn.
you,
Brooklyn, let him speak, though,
if
my boy.
I'm gonna have a
bro.
if I'm gonna have a
But-
if I'm gonna have a conversation with you and a debate with you is gonna be different because you know college. He don't.
All right.
He tried
No,
to
I
act like
understand
he
that. I
did.
understand that.
He tried to act like he did when I asked him some simple questions. He was lost. So I was
No,
explaining some shit to him.
let me respond.
But for you,
Let me respond.
Hey, look. Hey,
I can have a
hold
different
on, guys.
conversation with you.
Y'all going. Hey, y'all gotta let everybody speak.
Y'all keep.
Okay.
Y'all, somebody got the feedback on. I had to mute y'all. Look. Let everybody get there. Stop cutting them off in mid-flight. Get what you got to get. Land your plane, and then the next man go. Come on, man. Let's get some organization going, man. We getting all over the place now. All right, finish, Brooklyn. Go ahead.
I'm finished. I was telling Brogad because Brogad was trying to argue a point I was having with what's his name, Ron. He was trying to argue a point I'm having with Ron. I was trying to explain to Brogad I don't mind having a conversation with both of them, but it's gonna be different because Brogad knows a little bit about college, so our conversation is gonna be different. So, but whatever you want to ask me, Brogad, you can ask me, and I could also educate Ron at the same time. So, what you want to ask me?
Now, go ahead, Brogad.
No. I'm not going to make it as a question because I don't want to jump in because it wasn't my debate, right? And I apologize for interrupting. The point I was going to make is that we've seen really and truly Caitlin Clark go up against two, as far as I'm concerned, quality teams in the Final Four before she made the finals. I'm not even going to count the win over LSU. I will accept that Angel Reese was injured for the first part of that game. And
It don't count anyway. That wasn't a championship game.
But she did beat. No, I'm not talking about the championship games. I'm talking about Final Four games.
The elite game, the elite 8
quality
game.
teams, right? And I'm saying this: she wasn't the best player against UConn, but she did score and they won. And she was the best player on the floor against South Carolina the year before. That's all I'm saying. She was, and that was a game with Aaliyah Boston in it. That's all.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you the difference between me and you. In March Madness, it don't matter which round you win if you don't win a championship. So I don't care what team you want. See, that's Caitlin Clark fans. Caitlin Clark fans think they got something because they beat LSU in the Elite 8. You ain't beat LSU in the championship. That's when you were supposed to win. LSU beat Iowa in the championship. Right? So they got a ring for that. Same thing with South Carolina. She beat South Carolina in the I think it was the top 4, right? I think it was the Final Four. She beat them in the Final Four, but she lost when she played them in a championship game. That's what matters. It's almost like right now. If Caitlin Clark, it's almost like if y'all brag that she just made it to the round 1 of the playoffs. So fucking what? You ain't win a championship.
What?
That's my argument to you. We're different. If you hype over wins to get to the championship, we're different. We're not the same. As far as homie here, all I was trying to explain to him, Mr. Ron, is Caitlin Clark. She's a great stat person, right? And that's why I asked you, did you watch it before? So I could tell you seen some, and you went back and you probably did your research and you seen some games, but you don't know who she was before she got here. Right? And who she was before she got here was a person who dropped big numbers and lose when it counts. Right? Now she's in the league, and a lot of people don't know who she is because all they see is the highlights, or they heard the highlights. I don't know if they watch every game, they might only watch her games, but at the end of the day, what she does is, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's her rookie season, so I don't want to be too hard on her. But honestly, she's sucking a lot of her games, and then she'll have one big game, and y'all go crazy. Oh my God, she's triple double. Like this is what she does, and then she gets to the playoffs, right? And she saw some real competition, and we see what her numbers look like. It ain't that great, but hey, it's her first season. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just trying to tell you who she is. So far, she has improved on any level, not high school, not AAU, not college, and not the pros so far, that she can win when it matters. She wins when it don't matter.
It's the same game. She plays the same game, bro.
Here's a fun fact for y'all.
Brooklyn.
Let me know when I can speak on that.
Hey, can we keep Angel Reese out of this, man? Let's keep Angel Reese
I don't
out
want
of
to
this.
talk about Angel.
We can talk about Angel Reese because
keep her out of this,
anybody
man.
who mentioned Angel Reese's name, I'm gonna cook you.
Can I respond to that?
All right, go ahead, Rye.
All right, listen. As I was saying before, I was just responding to what you asked me. If you're asking about her winning, no, she doesn't win on that level. I agree with you. You asked me about her performance in the game, and I said she dropped 40. She's a high scorer. I said she dropped 40 against South Carolina. No, she doesn't win. But she's a phenomenal player. But we all know anyone who plays basketball, you have to have a team to win at the right time. You know what I mean? Like right now, there's no way she can win. She doesn't have the team in place to beat these veteran players who've been there before. Now we talk about her playing at Iowa. She didn't have the team to beat South Carolina or LSU in a championship game. But that doesn't mean she's not a phenomenal player,
bro.
No, I'm talking about in the championship. No. I'm talking about in a championship game because you said that's what counts, huh? I'm saying she doesn't have the team
before the championship game, but she didn't have it in the championship game, is what you're saying.
Yo, Iowa was a mediocre team. She brought a mediocre team to the Final Four. If you place Caitlin Clark on a South Carolina team, she's winning the chip all 4 years with Don Stanley. That's like right now, if you take Caitlin Clark as a point guard and put her on Connecticut, they're winning the championship hands down. She's a point guard, a facilitator. She has to be around the right players to win a championship at her position. She's not, to me, she's not an elite scorer. That's what she does. And I know someone made a comment about her field goal percentage. If you check the W right now, the highest scorers are averaging under 41%. Cooper's doing it. Enrique's doing it. I think Enrique right now is at 35% field goal. Inescu, her 3-point shooting is like 33%. All the W high scorers are all around the same in terms of field goal percentage.
39.
And
Yo, bro, we
these are
can hear
facts.
you. You
But yo,
don't got to put your nose in the camera, my G.
nah, my
Come on,
Bluetooth,
man.
my bad. My Bluetooth, it died out. I don't know how to put it on speakerphone, so my bad
Oh,
on
I
that.
got you. I got
But
you.
yo, bro, the thing is, I'm not even disagreeing with you. She needs a lot of work. I'm saying she will never win a championship if she doesn't have the right players around her because she's just not that kind of player. She's a facilitator, in my opinion. She's not an elite scorer. She's a great passer, but she needs pieces. She's almost how LeBron James was. LeBron James won a chip because he put right people around him, but him doing it himself, he's not a Jordan. There's a certain kind of DNA in
That's not who she is, brother. That's why I asked you, did you know her
I
before?
agree. No, but bro, I'm agreeing with you though. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. She's not that. But if you put her on a team where she could facilitate, she get a championship. But her
No,
by
that's not
herself,
what I
she's
was
not gonna.
saying. What I was saying that this version of her that you think she is, she's not that. She is the elite scorer. At least that's what she was.
Oh
So
nah,
4 years.
if you
That's who
compare,
she was.
nah,
Hold
she's
on.
not
Let
that.
me explain. Let me explain something to you. That's who she was. Her 4 years of college. Once she came into the league and realized her talent was a lot different, and she couldn't do certain things she used to do in college, she changed her game. She became just a passer. So a lot of
No,
people who don't know.
but brother, I see what you're saying, but I see, but see, you're saying, brother, hold on. I see her. To me, she looks the same as she was in college. Look at the numbers right now. She's averaging about 20 points per game. Yes, that's 7 points under what she averaged in college, but this is the WNBA. The highest scorer outside of Angel Wilson is only averaging like 21 a game. So she's in the top 5 scoring guards right now. She
But
leads the
she's
league in
supposed to be,
assists. Huh?
bro, she's supposed to be MVP. She's supposed to be better than all these girls.
Bro, her
This is who
rookie
she is.
season, come on, that's a little bit. Though her rookies, you
I'm
expect the
not
rookie
saying this.
season.
Fans are saying this.
The fans
I'm
are
not saying
crazy,
this.
bro. But look at perspective historically. She's in the top 4 votes her rookie season for MVP. Let's just say that's over exaggerated. Look at her numbers. She's top 5 in scoring as a guard, and she's lead the league in assists as a rookie. Imagine 3 years from now, she puts on some weight, gets stronger, and the game slows down even more, and she works on her shot. Bro, look at Cynthia Cooper's number, who's Hall of Famer. All right, she has better numbers than Cynthia Cooper's MVP season, and she's only a 22-year-old rookie.
Can we stop comparing seasons? We all know the game changed and the
All right,
game is
let's
getting
just
quicker.
toss.
Stop comparing seasons from when the
Okay,
game was
let's toss her
different.
out of it. Let's toss her out of it. Let's talk about right now. After the break, she's averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists a game. If she right there, if that was her score, her average for the rest of her career, that is a Hall of Famer. That is the best statistic for a guard in the NBA history. Period. That's facts, and she's only a rookie.
Nobody's arguing that. I'm not
Okay,
saying
so
that.
we can stand at the point that she's a phenomenal player, and to think to say, oh, she only plays for stats. That's
I don't know
crazy.
about phenomenal.
Listen,
That's your word.
Hold on.
Listen,
Look, there was
dog,
one thing. There was one thing. I'm gonna be quick. There was one thing that people failed to mention about Caitlin Clark, right? On draft night, when she got drafted, right? They asked her a question. They said, "Yo, what is one of the most underrated parts of your game?" She said, "Passing the ball." And that's
Facts.
what
Yeah, she's
she's
been
been
passing.
doing. That's
Yo,
what
she's
she's
been
been
passing
doing.
since college, bro. That's nothing new. She
But
also
listen,
was turning the ball over since college. That's nothing new either.
listen. Everybody wants to talk about her prolific scoring, right? We know she can score, and she showed us she could score. It's her rookie year. She showed she could score. But she said herself that one of the most underrated parts of her game was her passing. She said she loves to facilitate the ball. And that's what she
Anybody who know
showed.
how she plays know that
That's what
already, though.
she. But the thing is, that everybody loves to talk about her scoring. But we got to talk about what she said out her own mouth. She said
That's a
out her
fact.
own mouth. She said, "Forget the scoring. My passing is what makes me a good player." She said out her own mouth. Forget the scoring. She's scoring pretty good. We know that. The stats show that. The stats show that.
Well, the
So
stats
yeah,
don't show that, bro.
yes they
bro.
do, bro.
You
Listen,
What do
lying.
you
The
mean?
stats don't show that.
she's in the top
Let me
scorers in the league as
let
a
me
rookie,
be
bro. How we not
smooth
saying
about
she a
this.
top scorer? Come
She
on, man.
just shot like 3 games ago, 1 of 10 from 3. The stats don't show that.
Let me
As a
No,
be
not a
rookie,
great score, a great passer.
as a
listen.
rookie, and she's already averaging damn near 20 a game.
I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all. Somebody got to mute. You got back. I'm gonna tell y'all this on some real stuff. Cincinnati won tonight. Period. There's no more fever play this year. Can we live with what went good with Alyssa Thomas? Can we talk about how the Wanabana dominated? Can we talk about
we could.
Mayberry went over there to Connecticut? She got traded, and then she started these last couple games. She was coming off the bench going into the playoffs. Because what's amazing to me is that these players that we know that was successful, it kind of remind me of the praises of Eminem when he came into the rap game. So Eminem got those who I love Eminem. I love Caitlyn too, but they're not the best rapper and they're not the best basketball player of all time.
Nobody is saying that in this panel right now. Nobody's saying that.
Cut me off. I can't even land my plane. I get it. I don't. Yeah, thank you. But I wasn't finished. What I'm saying is that Caitlin Clark don't need none of y'all to take up for her. She knows what she has to work on to get better. She has a father that's on the sideline who was yelling at her tonight about shutting up tonight. So she has people in her circle that communicates with her handler who communicates with her, and her coaches. She don't need y'all to come online for 2-3 hours on KSAP and defend what she did good. She lost the game. She lost. What went good in the game? Yeah, I like to see the most improved player. She stripped Caitlin Clark today. She had a steal on a strip, and then she had a steal on a pass. That's what Dejanay Carrington did tonight and scored on both ends. So it's really phenomenal to me as I'm listening to y'all how passionate you are about somebody that's a loser.
Yo, you gotta remember though, bro. This is a chat.
You always gotta throw that loser.
That's funny.
This is a
I don't get it. It is, man.
Let him talk.
Talk about a loser.
But this is a panel of mostly Sky fans and mostly Fever fans. You can't expect them to be talking about the Suns, bro. Like everybody here that I seen.
The Feature just dropped 42.
But yeah, she did. She was hooping. Everybody here in the beginning of the show on this panel has. For majority of the people on this panel, we all said like, "Yo, shout out to Mabry, shout out to Bonner, shout out to AT, shout out to the Suns." That. We know that, but you got to remember, this is mostly a Sky and Fever like a chat going on right now. So,
all right, Jay Burns, I'm glad you said that. Let me say something. Let me get in here and let me say something. I'm gonna address the chat. Just real quick.
I'm about to be toxic after you do that, KSAP.
Just 1 second. Shout out to Prodigal for the $10 super sticker.
Here comes the money.
See, this is what happens when we do live shows, right? Because a lot of people will come in the live stream mid-flight, right? So everything that we talked about at the beginning of the live show, like when Prince came on here, he came in late, so he didn't hear us talking about giving the Connecticut Suns their props for what they did to the Indiana Fever, the defense. We shouted out Dejanay Carrington, Thomas, DeWanna Bonner on what they did and Mabry and stuff like that. We've talked about that early in the chat. So a lot of people don't see that because they come in late unless you go back and watch the replay. Now, I will address the chat. I know the chat saying we all over the place, but you guys that have been on my live know that I give everybody an opportunity to come on the panel to get off of what they got to get off, right? So regardless if we, like Jay said, we're Chicago Skies over here, but we talk all basketball. It's a lot of Caitlin Clark fans that are in the chat that can't go to these Caitlin Clark channels and express how they feel because the host will not let them get on the panel. And if they say something wrong, they're going to get kicked out, right? So what I do is for any Caitlin Clark fan, they come in here trolling. That's why I always say, let me drop the link. If you want to come up and get off what you want to get off, this is your time. So I knew tonight was going to go this way because a lot of people are emotional right now. You know,
a lot of Fever fans.
Yeah, a lot of Fever fans on the internet right now. You know, I'm getting these messages that they creating their own narratives. And we knew that was going to happen because they lost, right? They got swept. So now they coming at Kelsey Mitchell's head. Now they talking about Aaliyah Boston. Now they talking about Thomas. I see all that. But, you know, I get all the look at all these messages that are coming through on my you see what I'm saying? I get all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how they go on here and talk their talk on these other channels. But the bad thing about it is the Fever lost. Caitlin Clark get the steppin', but these other channels still got to put Angel Reese in their mouth. And that's all I'm talking about. So anybody that's in the chat that are Fever fans and want to get a chance to come up on the platform, it's wide open. So hit the link. If you got something to say, you disagree with what we say, and it's basketball related, we can talk about it. Now go ahead, Brooklyn.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. Caitlin Clark, I'm not gonna say she's trash. She's not trash, but she not as good as everybody make her out to be. Right? Like she okay. He keep Ron. Somebody got to hear myself.
Rod, that's Rod. You got to mute your mic because you got a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I can hear myself. Ron keep talking about she phenomenal. I don't see phenomenal. I think she's a good player. I think she's good for the WNBA. I think she's a cash cow. You know, a lot, but she okay to me. I don't know. I see a lot of flaws in her game, and I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. You know, and I say this all the time, but I want to say this right here, front and center, with all these Caitlin Clark fans around. Angel Reese better, man. If I go all that tip, you know, all that bullshit y'all be talking about. Angel Reese is better, and my rookie better than you. That's all I want to say.
Talking crazy now, son.
Brooklyn, you a stats guy, right? You a stats guy, right? So I want you to tell me
what?
You a stats guy, right? You like to do your research and all that, right?
Yeah, I do my research. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a stats guy though, but I do my research.
All right, but you like to do your research. All right, so name me the top 5 guards in the league right now.
Based off of what?
I think you asked him the same question to show
you know
back.
What I'm saying? Like, what's the top 5 guards right now in the league as a whole?
In my opinion, or based off of stats? You said you brought up stats.
I'm asking you. I'm just asking you. Whatever you want to do.
In my opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. Enrique, Jackie Young, Drew Lloyd, Kennedy Carter,
and there we go. So, like I said, look. So
what you said? There we go. I'm going off the top of my head. You wouldn't even let me finish, brother.
You had to think. You had to think. You couldn't even give me the 5th one, right?
No, man.
Not to give you one.
I
can give you one. Kelsey Mitchell.
Nah. So look,
Sabrina.
Thank you, Sabrina, and that's cool.
Sabrina
Diggins.
So look, right. So I thought Brooklyn was a stat guy. I guess he just do his research, right? But stat wise, Caitlin Clark is one of the best guards in the league right now, bro.
That's y'all's problem, man.
Y'all
giving her too much credit.
Show me the stat. Show me the stat that backs that up. You said the stat and back
all her stats are better. All her stats are better than everyone you name.
I can show you a list. I can show you a list right now. I can show you a list. Hold on. Y'all talking to me. Y'all talking to Brooklyn, right? Hold on. Y'all talking to Brooklyn, so let Brooklyn respond. Let's Brooklyn respond. I just told you based off my opinion, they have nothing to do with stats. But since you want to talk about stats, ESPN dropped the list of 25 players in the league right now, and Caitlin Clark ain't even on it.
ESPN
that's
for real?
Media, that's the media, whatever.
Yo, Brooklyn, for real?
You can go look it up online.
Yo, you know,
it's not on the list.
You know who wrote the list, right?
Stat wise, as a rookie, she's top 5 guard in the league, bro.
Go Google the person that wrote the list, and you come back to me.
Y'all got too many excuses when it comes to Caitlin Clark, man.
It's crazy.
Yo,
my opinion, and
I'm in the sky den right now, yo.
I didn't say that. ESPN
is false, man. Fugazi.
She's not even in the 25 best players in the league right now.
That's Fugazi, bro. That's Fugazi.
Hey, Rod, if it don't fit your narrative, you don't go with it. That's the problem.
Nah,
if it don't fit your narrative, you don't go with it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I didn't realize I'm in the sky.
Yo, Brooklyn, when was that released? When was that released, Brooklyn?
It wasn't released. I'll tell you right now.
And let me address something in the chat as well, man. I see a lot of people talking about Brogad is disrespectful. Brogad has never came up on this platform and this channel and disrespected anybody or called anybody out their name, right? So the people that's in the chat saying that, man, let's leave that alone because Brogad is one of the good guys, man. He's a Fever fan. He's a Caitlin Clark supporter, but he has never disrespected nobody in the chat. So for the people that are Rod, you got to mute, man. For the people that keep coming in here talking about Brogad, he's being disrespectful. He's never did that to nobody, and he's never disrespected nobody on the panel. So I just want to get that out there.
Especially when most of the chat don't even come up here and talk with all
exactly.
of us. So like,
but I have to address it because I see all the nonsense that they talking toward Brogad. So I just wanted to address that.
Hold on, man. Let me say something about this Caitlin Clark stat stuff y'all people keep saying, man. Let's do if y'all want to do some stat stuff. What is, according to the stats, what is her NBA equivalent?
Can't compare the leagues. You can't compare the NBA to that.
I'm just saying, what would be, by the stats, what would be her NBA equivalent?
Dog, Clyde Drexler. Let me
no.
In the NBA, she would be better than Michael Jordan, dog. But we ain't talking about Clyde Drexler. It's better than Michael Jordan, man. We know about an eye test. Y'all need to cut this out, man. Clyde Drexler was I'm giving you a history lesson, dog. Clyde Drexler was a high flyer. Clyde Drexler was a scorer. He was a prolific scorer, and his percentage was better. So was Ron Harper. But we ain't saying that Ron Harper is better than Michael Jordan. Cut this out, man. It's the eye test. The eye test tell you that Caitlin Clark is not better than Enrique in no form, fashion. They do it one-on-one. It's curtains. It's curtains. If it's a one-on-one, like we say with Kobe, he's the one-on-one king. With nobody wants to see the man. All we saying is that Caitlin Clark is a good player, but the eye test, she's not better. Kennedy Carter will have her lunch.
Are you crazy? You're mad. Oh my God, this is craziness, man.
And all this stuff calling, we know who's the dog, man. So I'm just telling you, dog, from the eye test of what it is. She's a good player, but stop saying, I don't want to talk about Clyde Drexler. I love Clyde, the Glide. I don't want to talk about Ron Harper. I don't want to talk about Ron Harper, who was more clutch in the game with the Clippers than Michael Jordan when they was going for the scoring title in the same year.
But it's funny though.
Listen, Michael Jordan won, but in his stats, his percentage was lower than Ron Harper's, dog. But who cares? Michael Jordan was the number one scorer in the league.
They also didn't win until they got a team around them.
Who cares? Every great player. Because Asia Wilson is the number one player in the league, period. Asia Wilson is the number one player in the league, hands down. So Nafisha Collier, who just cooked 42 tonight, is the second best player that's in the league, period, man. Period. We not going past this stuff. And she's not up there with those girls. And
who's the best point guard in the league? Who's the best point guard?
After this, I want to go without any interruptions.
Who's the best point guard in the league?
What?
Who's the best point guard in the league?
Who's the best point guard in the league? Are you
correct? Who is?
No, you tell me.
CC is. She lead. She
Rod,
broke the.
man, Rod, that stuff right there, man. Look, man, come on, man. You giving
I'm
Caitlin Clark?
saying.
How you gonna say she the best point guard in the
Hold
league?
on. Hold on.
Nah, hey, I gotta mute you, man. Go ahead, Mo3. Go ahead,
All right,
Mo3.
thank you. I could finally go. First of all, she is not the best point guard in the league. Alyssa Thomas is. I don't know what you talking about. Even just by watching
Hold
the
up,
game
bro,
today.
Claude. Let Mo3 go. Go ahead,
Even just by
Mo3.
watching the game today, if you saw the passes that what she was doing was crazy. And another 10 what she had 11 assists or whatever. But anyways, she had all these tripled up. But anyways, but back to what I was saying. I was trying to make the comparison to her NBA counterpart for a specific reason. And the reason is who she compares to in the NBA. No one was going around saying those two players, which is who she compares to is Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Those are the two that she most compares to, skill wise and stats wise. When Russell Westbrook was stuffing the stats, all these damn assists, nobody was saying he was the greatest playmaker ever. No one was saying that. Because if you actually go by the stats, you'd be like, oh man, this guy is the best. But when you watch the game, the eye test, like Brooklyn say, you watch the game, you're like, nah, man, this dude here, he's doing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, nah, that's not winning basketball. On the stats, on the sheets, it look good on the stats. But when you watch the game, you're like, nah, this is some crazy stuff he's doing. He's not the best. No one puts those players in the top 25 of best point guards ever. Come on, that's craziness. For you to be talking about some CC is one of the best ever as a point guard, that's craziness, man. Look at the way she plays. You must not be watching these games, man.
Can I answer that? Can I address that? Can I address that, please?
Hold on, guys. I ain't talking a while.
Can I address
I
it?
want to jump in here.
Hold on, Rod. You get next. Let Brogad
Okay, I appreciate that, brother.
Huh?
Go ahead, Brogad.
Yeah. No, I know we had a little falling out with Prince earlier, right? But one point I did agree with him about. People get into this debate about, oh, who's the better player in this regard or who's the better in that regard. And that's all nice and well and good, right? But I think we got to stop pretending that we like people based on whether or not they're better. Like, not everyone's going to be a fan of every single player, all right? Like, think about, you guys know I like Aaliyah Boston. I think she's one of the best bigs in the league. Not everybody's going to agree with me. People are going to be like, okay, well, I like Jonquel Jones. I think Jonquel Jones is better than Aaliyah Boston. I was like, all right, you like Jonquel Jones. Who gives a shit? Like, everybody's not going to like everybody. There's some people that think that Clark's style of play is exciting. They think that it is effective. Some people go overboard with it. Some people are underrated. I mean, one thing we can say is that you've never seen a player like that, because when you think about it, if someone is turning the ball over 5 to 6 times a game, there really should not be any possible way that they're having a positive impact on the team. But the fact is that she did win some games. She did not win a playoff series. She did not win a game. She did not win a championship. But she was a net positive on the floor, right? And some people like that. So it doesn't really matter to a lot of people whether she's the best. Some people do think she's the best. It doesn't even matter whether there's another guard that they think plays similar to her. Like, there's no rational reason why people are fans of players. Like, people will talk about, oh, I like defense. And then they'll tell you about a player that they like that plays no defense, bro. Like, fandom is not some mathematical equation. People just like who they like. That's it. That's all I got.
Yo, let me ask you, Ron, let me ask you a question. You said she the best point guard in the league. Who the second best point guard in the league to you?
Huh?
You said CC the best point guard in the league. Who the second best point guard in the league?
The second best, I believe, is Kelsey Plumbers.
Kelsey Plummer's a shooting guard.
Alicia Gray is the best point guard in the league.
I can't. Well, I feel like CC, to me, in terms of what she does for her team as a point guard, I watched many other games, and I haven't seen a point guard do what she does. I know he mentioned about I know you mentioned about the other girl, but she's a forward. She gets a lot of assists. She averages like a triple-double, but she's a forward, not a point guard.
That's Thomas. I'm talking about Lisa Gray on the Aces. The point.
I feel like CC is better than
Chelsea Gray.
Chelsea Gray. Yeah, Chelsea Gray is phenomenal. Her passing. I mean, she does a lot of like good passing. She's
talking about the same thing of what she does. This is a lady that's in the league. She got hurt and came back.
I hear what I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about years ago.
Did you see the game yesterday?
I saw the highlights, but I'm talking about the whole. I hear what you're talking about. I'm talking about the whole entire season.
Game, man.
I hear what you're saying. But I'm saying
what just happened. I'm gonna ask you again. I'm gonna give you a second chance. Who's the second best point guard in the league?
The second best? I don't even know, bro. I don't know.
I don't think y'all realize that. You go. How can you say she the best if you don't even know her competition?
Man, her competition: Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd. I've seen the other guards. I'm not.
Shooting guard.
Well, I don't even know. And their skills are on the Liberties. Their skills on Liberty, I think, is probably number 2 then.
Oh, you mean Sabrina Ionescu?
Yes, I think she would be number 2. I like her game. I like Sky. I like Diggins' game. I like Natasha Cloud's game. There's a lot of point guards.
Now you name point guards.
Yeah, I like that game.
Williams.
But my point is my point is you making bold statements and not even like to not know for sure. Like you think because you named 2 shooting guards at first, and then you named another shooting guard. You named 3 shooting guards, and I asked you about point guards.
But I mean, you got to understand. Like I'm literally watching the highlights of the other teams. I can't watch the whole full games unless they pay the Fevers, and it's interchangeable. I see the 2 guard running the ball up the court, the point guard running up the court. I'm not really studying who's the actual point guard or what team. I watch the Liberty because they're hometown. But in terms of the guards I've seen her play against, I have to give it to CC. And then look at the stats. I mean, she leads the league in assists.
All you doing is watching stats. Let me ask you a question.
No. Okay, ask me the question. Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you a question. What's your definition of a point guard in the WNBA? What's your definition?
A person who basically distributes the ball, facilitates the offense, controls the pace of the offense, the tempo of the offense, and basically also the leader on the floor to get their players.
Clark any of that? Is Caitlin Clark?
I say yes to that. I say my opinion.
How you gonna say she's the leader on the floor? How you gonna say she's the leader on the floor? Have you watched Chelsea Gray play point guard for the Aces?
Absolutely.
That's the definition of a true point guard. When she comes down, controls the pace, gets the Aces in their offensive set, she know who the hot person is, and when they need a bucket, she know who to get the ball to. She gets the ball in the hand of Asia Wilson, and she'll let Jackie Young and all them other people cook. She don't have to come down as a point guard. She don't have to come down and jack up 30 shots.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. Let me finish. Okay. She does not come down and shoot the ball 30 times to get 40 points or 30 points. Chelsea Gray stays within the confines of the offense, puts them in the sets, controls the tempo, gets everybody in their space. I don't see none of that Caitlin Clark does. Caitlin Clark wants to play hero ball. If she's a point guard, that's what they need her to do. She wants to come down. She has that score mentality. She wants to score first. And all of a sudden, when her scoring was down, everybody said, oh, well, she's a great passer of the basketball. And that's how they try to move the goalposts. So all the things that you said about a point guard, I don't believe that Caitlin Clark is any of the things that you said.
I'll answer that. Okay. What does her team say about her? Because you look at all the interviews, right? Hold on. I watched the game. I see a difference, in my opinion. I feel like she does everything you said she does and better. Pretty much.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
If you look, hold on. 19 assists in the game. She's averaging over.
The smartest thing you said tonight is in my opinion.
Yeah.
I could have a conversation with you when you start talking like that. But when you start talking in definitive, she the best and this, that, and the third, and you don't even know who her competition is, that's wild, bro.
Because
it's all subjective.
Remember earlier, and this is no disrespect, I'm keeping it all the way official with you. Remember in the beginning when I said you do more talking than you do listening. right? I was trying to explain to you something about college, and you wouldn't even let me talk. You kept telling me about what you know, and you don't know a lot. It's cool.
No, hold on, Brooklyn. Let me answer that real quick.
Let me finish.
Okay.
It's nothing wrong with that. I'm not even trying to knock you because we all got to start somewhere. But my point is, if you start in something respectfully, if you start in somewhere and there's other people more knowledgeable than you, you ain't got to change your opinion. CC could still be your favorite, but learn something. Stop talking know. That's why I said. That's why. Hold on. I'm gonna land the plane with this. That's why I said earlier. If I'm gonna have a conversation with you and I'm gonna have a conversation with Brogard, it's gonna be two different conversations. Y'all both CC fans, but he know a little bit more. I'm not saying this to knock you. He just know a little bit more than you. So I would have to have a different conversation with him than I have with you. That's it.
Let me answer that. So I've been watching women's basketball for the past 25 years.
Now, I'm going to stop you right there, Rod, and I'm going to let you go because you came in with your soliloquy. You started off and somebody said something. What games are you watching? Alleviate.
Let me address that before you cut me off and ghost me for having an opinion.
No, listen. I'm not ghosting you for your opinion. You came in and said you don't watch these players unless the Fever are playing. So you're not watching basketball.
No, let me answer. I said I don't. I see the 1 and 2 running the court. I said I watch the highlights, but at the full games, I only see the Fever play. But I've seen the Liberty play. I don't know who the point guards are every team. I can't name every point guard, but I do know the top. Hold on now. I do know the top point guards. I know these names like Jackie Gray and Young. I see them. They play in the Olympics. I watch all the highlights from back in the days since when they were rookies. I watch their college highlights. I go when Carrington. I go back to when she was at Stanford or something like that. I watch their highlights. Mitchell. I go back to
She played at Baylor.
Oh yeah, she played at Baylor. Well, Alyssa Smith played at Baylor. I go and watch all their highlights when they was in high school because I want to see how they progress. I might not remember what game, this and that, or what person played point guard, but I've been watching college basketball, women's basketball for 25 years. So back in the days of Shamika Holocaust. I played basketball in high school.
Hostclaw, not Holocaust. Hostclaw.
I might get the name wrong, but I know her Queensbridge. I played back in the days, Gaucho tournaments. I played basketball.
Problem, though, Rod. You basing all your stuff off of highlights, right? So you watching highlights.
No, I watch full games.
But listen, for you to come with this assumption that Caitlin Clark is the best point guard in the WNBA, that's far-fetched, man. That's a stretch.
But check it. I'm in the den of Sky fans, right? Check it. I'm in the den of Sky fans.
You're not in the den of Sky fans.
No, I mean that jokingly. It's all love. I mean that jokingly. Okay. It's all love. I feel comfortable. I'm glad I'm here. I'm saying everyone has their bias. Brooklyn, he ended the conversation saying, yo, Reese is my rookie of the year. That's his opinion. We all have opinions. And
I said she a better player than. I didn't say she rookie of the year.
Again,
rookie of the year. I said Amy Reese is a better player than Caitlin
exactly, Clark. and that's your opinion. And other people.
That's a fact. I can prove that.
That's an opinion.
That's an opinion because, the thing is, you have other analysts right now that do this for a living will disagree with you. Again, that's their opinion.
Prove it though. I'm telling you, it's not in my opinion. I can prove it.
You can't. How are you gonna prove they're two different positions? One, you can't prove that it's an opinion. Like you said, the best thing. Hold on, hold on. The advice you gave me, right? You said the best thing that I said to you was my opinion. Now take your own advice, bro. It's an opinion. You can't prove that.
I can prove this. If it was an opinion, I couldn't prove it. I could prove it.
How can you prove that one player is better than another? They play two different positions, bro. How?
You want to know how? All right, boom.
Don't say because you won a championship. Please don't say that.
Okay, you want to take one of my points.
Because
you making the points for me.
No, because then that would say like Allen Iverson didn't win a chip, but whoever the two guard was on the opposite team is better than Allen Iverson. Come on, bro.
Is Kobe better than AI?
Huh?
Is Kobe better than AI?
I like Kobe over AI. Yeah.
Kobe played.
So he's better than AI. So what are we talking about? You said don't say that, but then you said it.
Oh, so do you think Lamar? Do you think a quarterback who won a chip is better than Lamar Jackson?
You can't.
We're not talking football.
But we can go. Yo, dude, we can.
Hey, stay on topic.
Okay, there's so many examples of role player point guards who got a champion.
I'm trying to take my points. Listen, this why Angel Reese better than Caitlin Clark. Number one. Angel Reese been winning since high school, and Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark was both in the same recruiting class, right? Angel Reese was higher than Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese was higher than
Paige,
Caitlin
Angel
Clark, but she
Reese,
was better. So she was,
absolutely.
my brother, she was better than Caitlin Clark then. You get what I'm
Do you
saying?
see her layup,
What happened
bro?
in
You see
hold on.
the
Let me
package, brother?
explain.
Here we go
Let
with
me
this
explain.
layup package.
Let me
Here we
explain
go.
something to
man.
you.
You
No,
gotta be
I love the
serious.
layup package. We could talk about that because I know why that's happening. Again, I could prove it. So listen, so they
Prove
get
it.
to college. Caitlin Clark, and that's why I don't take nothing away from her. She's an amazing scorer. That's what y'all keep saying. And that's another knock against her because that's what she was. She always been an amazing scorer. She stopped scoring when she got to a more difficult competition. That's weird.
Okay.
Right? You're supposed to be an amazing scorer. But anyway, in college, she did all that. She did all the scoring, but Angel Reese still won. Against
She
her.
won because she transferred from Maryland to LSU with a better team. If she stayed at Maryland, she wouldn't have won, bro.
Let's
If
talk
she,
about that.
bro, if she stayed at Maryland, she wouldn't even get out of the Big Ten tournament, bro. Come on, let's keep it a buck.
No, let's
Come
keep it
on,
a
I
buck.
seen.
Hold on, let's keep it a buck. I'm using your words.
You think? Hold on. You think
yo,
she?
brother, let me
One
finish.
question.
You making
Do
my
you think
point.
Angel? Do you think
You
Angel
making my
Reese will have a
point.
championship if she stayed at Maryland?
You done?
Yes or no? No, answer that. Yes or no?
I'm not finished.
Okay.
You cut me off.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Go.
I'll answer that afterward. Listen, y'all said that she beat Caitlin Clark, right? Because she transferred to LSU, right? Do y'all know
No,
that?
I didn't say that. I didn't
That's
say
what y'all
that.
said. But that's what I was saying.
No,
Y'all
I'm
cut me
saying to you
off.
the only reason why she got a
I don't
championship
care what
period
you saying, you
because she
cut me off.
transferred.
You're not gonna change. You're not gonna change
Okay.
my statement with
Okay,
another
go.
one, right? So
Okay.
what I said was, since y'all want to talk about Maryland, y'all do know Caitlin Clark and Angel played each other when she was at Maryland, right?
Yeah.
Y'all do know Caitlin Clark never won, right?
You told me that championships only matter, not regular games. That's what you said. Okay.
Y'all
Continue.
said that y'all said that y'all care about the Elite Eight win when she beat whatever.
I didn't say that, brother.
Y'all do, but y'all do know she with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese face each other when Angel was at Maryland and Caitlin never won. Did you know that, bro, Claude?
Huh? What was that?
Absolutely.
Bro, Claude, did you know that one?
Absolutely, I did.
No, I'm sorry.
That
I'm
she
sorry.
beat Caitlin Clark?
I didn't mean bro, Claude. I'm sorry. I meant bro Gad. I was talking to him.
Yo, Brooklyn.
Did you know that?
Brooklyn,
I'm just
I
asking
know
you, did
that.
you know? Did you know? That's all I want to know. Did you know that?
I know that, but hold on.
You did know that.
I also
Okay,
know
cool.
that in the first
Let me
game-
finish.
the first
Let me
game,
finish
we
telling you why. Hold on. Before you go, bro, Gad, let me finish telling y'all why my rookie is better. Right? So boom, she won in college and Caitlin didn't, right? Like I
Okay.
said, she won in college and Caitlin didn't. So boom.
Limited minutes, bro. She was barely
The
in the game.
reason why the reason why the layup package, let's get to that because he's bringing that up. The reason why the layup package look the way it looks is because Angel got to put on weight. She going against bigger girls.
What?
No excuses.
Bro, you capping. Bro, she had the same layup package in 8th grade.
Hold on. Look. Come on,
No,
y'all.
that's
I'm
not.
sorry about that, man.
Hold on.
Brooklyn is capping, yo.
Let me explain Caitlin
Let
to
him
you.
land his plane, and then
Let
we
me
go
land
to
my
our final
plane.
thoughts.
I'm almost done. I'm in the
Got it.
pros now. This is right. We in the pros now.
All right.
Caitlin really didn't have to change her game. She playing the same way that she's not playing the same way, but she doesn't have to change anything. She's playing the same position that she played when she was in college. Angel is going against bigger girls. She used to bully girls in college, right? Girls that were smaller, girls that's not grown women. Now she's going against grown women. She can't bully these girls, so she has to put on weight. When she put on weight, give her some time, right? You will see the same Angel that you saw in college. Right?
I agree.
Okay, so that's it. That's why her layup package looked like that.
No, listen,
saying?
I agree with you 100%.
And I'm gonna land the plane with this. The reason why my rookie is better is because everywhere Angel went, she affected winning. Like Magic Johnson, like LeBron, like those type players. Everywhere she goes, she affects winning. You get what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark, everywhere she goes, it looks like this. The offense looks great, but then they lose at the end.
Let me answer that.
She's been losing since high school.
Listen, let 1 second.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
She never transferred colleges, bro.
Exactly.
You could argue that
she never won, man. And
I never won. When did I say she transferred colleges?
Sit here and talk about Angel Reese. She transferred to LSU and then got the title one time.
What did LSU win before Angel Reese got there?
Yo, you hear how mad he was? She transferred, then she won. You sound mad, bro. What?
Yo, Yo, can I
Yo, hold on. Let me
Hold on 1 second, Rye. We going to final thoughts, man. What's your final thoughts, Rye? Go ahead and land your plane, and then we got to move on, man.
Here's my final thought. I'm actually an Angel Reese fan. I think she's an extraordinary basically rebounding. I think she could be an elite player if she works on her offensive game. To answer the whole about adjustment, that's BS. I've been seeing Angel Reese since she was in high school. She had the same hook shot layup she did in ninth grade that she has now. She hasn't changed. Her fundamentals are completely off. If she works on the next 3 years of fundamentals, I can see her averaging 15 and 17, which is stellar numbers. Okay. Regarding Caitlin Clark, I just feel Caitlin Clark is right now the best point guard in the league. The numbers are on my side on that. And again, it's still my opinion. That's it.
What numbers?
She leads the league in assists. She broke the record. What's a point guard's job?
She also broke the record for turnovers.
She also leads.
Do you realize that Westbrook, Harden, the year they won MVP, led the league in turnover? LeBron James has all time.
Did they break the record? Did they break the record?
Magic Johnson averaged 4.4 turnovers his career. That's 4 turnovers a year.
He never said you can't turn the ball over. I said broke the record.
She said she broke the record of all time.
We never said don't turn the ball over.
Dude.
All right, let him finish. Let him land his plane, man.
So she averages 5.5 turnovers a game. At least one of those turnovers are because of someone dropped the ball. So she should be at 4 turnovers, which is hold on, follow me.
Hold on. Let him land his plane.
So she should be at right now at 4 turnovers, which is still too high. I think she should be at least about 3 turnovers. So she So I'm
let him land it. I'm
gonna end with this. Just like Angel Reese, if she fixes her offensive game, her form, because the way her form is, she gets blocked a lot. She's the highest block shots all time in the W history. She's been blocked more than any other player ever. And all she needs to do is fix her form, because the way she's pulling the ball from the hook is easy to block. Caitlin Clark literally needs to basically get under control and stop trying to make some passes. It's not there. She needs to slow her game down. She's shooting way too many 3-pointers from the logo. Okay, trying to play hero ball on that. If she basically takes more shots outside of that logo and just slows the game down and stop trying to make those extra passes, she should be at 3 turnovers a game. If you had 3 turnovers, that's pretty good. Yeah,
right.
So that's it.
All right, that's good. He's done. No more getting back with him. He's done. We done with that. We moving on.
Yeah, I'm now a Sky fan now. I'm done. I'm a Sky fan now.
Okay,
you converted
that's good,
me, bro.
man. Hey, I appreciate you, Rob, man. I appreciate you coming on the panel to get your frustrations out. We respect that, man. So, hey, all right, Wonder Cove, go ahead and do your final thoughts.
About the game, or
give me the final anything that you want to do. Your final thoughts.
Okay, well, I guess about the game, I've kind of been holding this for like the past 3 hours.
Hey,
but and you pointed it out, KSAP. It was the defense that killed them. Caitlin wasn't able to get to her spots comfortably. Great defense. What else? I forgot. And then the Fever not playing good defense. That's it. That's all I have to say.
All right, Wonder Cove. Hey, Twyla, man, yeah, he overstayed his welcome. He was flying a plane and he was flying a kite. Yeah, but I mean that's what it is. He was frustrated, man, and that's the problem I have, man. Just coming in here the way he was defending Caitlin Clark, but that's his opinion. We'll move on from that. Sister Noble, what you got?
Ooh, well, first of all, Caitlin Clark is not the greatest point guard in the WNBA. She's a long way off from being the greatest point guard in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark needs to go and work on her game. She needs to, first of all, she needs a jumper. She needs a floater. She needs to play defense. Okay? She needs a jumper. She needs a floater. She needs to play defense. And she needs to stop playing hero ball. That's another thing. She needs to stop jacking up 3-point shots. I notice how she brings the ball up the court and she'll jack up a 3-point shot instead of setting up the offense, instead of feeding the ball into the post player like Aaliyah Boston or Nalissa Smith. I notice how she'll dribble the ball up the court sometimes and just jack up a 3-point shot. Because I guess she's trying to still appease her fan base because, that's what she did at Iowa. But see, in the WNBA, those could cost you the game. Just jacking up 3-point shots all over the place. That could cost you very important games that you really should have probably won had you fed the ball inside the paint more, had you involved the other players more in the offensive sets. And I'm really irritated by the fact that Nalissa Smith was on the bench most of these last 2 games. Okay, that to me, that was a really a very bad move to have Nalissa just sit on the bench. Why did she bench her? By the way, why? What was that?
Because Caitlin Clark play style and Alyssa play style don't mesh with each other.
Yeah. Can I want to address the Nalissa Smith point here, right? Guys, I am not a fan of bashing players, right? Like, players can be great and they can just not fit a system. And coaches have to make a decision. The decision that the Indiana Fever have made is that they're going to build around basically 2 players. They're going to build around Clark and they're going to build around Boston. Right? That doesn't mean that if Nalissa Smith doesn't play well, that she's a bad player. It just means that she doesn't fit the system. We have to talk facts. I am not trashing Nalissa Smith, but I'm going to state an objective fact. In the system that revolves around Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, she has by far the worst plus minus of every single starter for the Indiana Fever, right? There is a difference of almost 7 to, I think, like 9 points when Temi Fagbenle is on the floor versus when Nalissa Smith is on the floor. And that is because Temi Fagbenle runs the floor in a way that Nalissa Smith does not. She does not play bully ball. She sets different kinds of screens. She's longer, so she provides a different type of defense, which kind of helps plug gaps that, for example, Caitlin Clark will miss on defense that Nalissa Smith can't do. So this is not me saying that Nalissa Smith is a bad player. I want to make it clear. But the Fever have made a decision that they want to play a particular style of ball, and Nalissa Smith does not fit it. That's all.
All right.
That's pretty much what I said and a lot longer. I just said she don't fit with Caitlin Clark.
All right, go ahead, Brooklyn. Go ahead and get your final thoughts, man.
Man, I was just only here to create confusion tonight. I don't know. We went from joking to serious. Like, I don't know, man. But hey, I'm just happy the 3 people who I wanted here is here tonight because I didn't see them. I think Sister Noble was here, but I didn't see these 2, Bro God and Wonder Clove. I told you so, man. I told you. Defensive rebounds. I know you said only KSAP said it. I know you said that, Wonder Clove. I know you said only KSAP said it, but I told you defensive rebounds win championships, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we was talking about my sky, you kept saying, oh, they just need to add 3-point shooting. No, because then we're going to look like the Fever did today. You understand what I'm saying? Defensive rebounds win championships. I just want to say I want to rub it in your face. You feel what I'm saying? And just tell you I told you so to Sister Noble, right? Don't be surprised if they get a game. All right. Bro Clyde, excuse me, not Bro Clyde, Bro Gad, and the Wonder Clove. That's all. I just wanted to rub it in your face real quick. I'm only here to create confusion tonight.
Bro, you got the right to celebrate, bro. Fever fans been getting y'all shit all season long. You got the right to celebrate. That's facts.
Right.
That's sports, man. That's sports.
All right, hey Metro Cap, I don't know what happened, man. I really don't know what happened. You said you was kicked off the panel. Okay, Definitive, you back. Okay, got you. Okay, Definitive, you back in there. Okay, we got you. All right, so Metro Cap, I don't know what happened. How did you get kicked off the panel?
I don't even know.
something might have happened with your connection or something like that. And sometimes it happens. Like if you got a bad connection, it'll drop you back out. Sometimes I can't see people in backstage because of how many people I got up on the panel. So like Brooklyn does, if he gets knocked out of the chat, he'll send me a private chat and say, hey, I'm backstage, and then I can go look for you. So I didn't see you. So that's my apologies. So go ahead and say what you got to say. I do apologize.
I just wanted to make 2 quick points.
Okay.
First off, appreciate you for having me. And then I ain't get to congratulate the Sun for, taking care of business. But my first thing I wanted to say was, because I watched the game late down the stretch, and Berton, she had been playing good, but Indiana went on a run, and they, I think, got it to within 1 point, but they had Carrington on the bench. I just wanted to know how y'all felt about that.
Brogad, go in. I'm gonna let you address that. You still there?
No, I didn't hear that just now. I didn't
say
hear
it again,
Can you repeat
Metro.
that?
Oh, down the stretch when Indiana had went on that run to bring it into like 1 point. I think it was 71, 73 or something like that. And they had Bertans in the game for Carrington. I just wanted to know how y'all felt about that.
They had what? They had what for Carrington?
They had Berton in the game for Carrington. When Indiana went on that run, I feel like Carrington was on the bench for a little too long.
For Connecticut, you thought that Carrington was on the bench too long and they had Bertans in there.
Yeah, she had been
Veronica
playing
Burden.
good, though.
No, Veronica Burden was actually doing a pretty good job. They tried to keep Bonner on Bonner on Clark, right?
Yeah.
But she was hunting switches, and she was actually managing. I don't know if you guys saw the game, but this was actually not a very good defensive game for Dejanay Carrington, right? It was like Clark got past her on a number of screens on drives to the basket. And Burton actually, when she came in the game, she was having a slightly better, way of like staying in front of her. But eventually they just switched Mabry on, and Mabry actually like defended really, really well against Clark come in the fourth quarter. But I mean, Mabry's a competitor, but a lot of people have been giving Mabry shit for her defense. Her defense was very good in this game. But that's what I saw.
Hey, way to answer that. That's good. Hey, I'm like you, Brooklyn. Yeah, it got a little chippy, but look, we got everything under control, man. Everything's good, man. I don't call it chippy. I really don't. I just call it people are passionate about what they talk about, right? And when you're passionate about trying to make a point, and like you said, Brooklyn, opinions and facts are different, right? Rod came in here with all his opinions and all his excuses for why this and why that. And we always say that. They always make excuses when something don't go right with, I got to just say it, with Caitlin Clark. It's an excuse. And that's why I give Brogad credit, because he just don't talk about Caitlin Clark. He talks about the whole Indiana Fever team and what the whole Indiana Fever team needs to do and what the coach needs to do. He addresses every player. He just don't build his narrative off of Caitlin Clark. And that's the problem that we have. And I think that's why Prince was so, adamant about what he said, right? Because we're not giving nobody else credit. We talking about Caitlin Clark. Why haven't we talked about what Connecticut did to win the game and what them girls did? Why come we couldn't tip our cap? But we did acknowledge that when the show started. And then we got off into other things because we knew that the Caitlin Clark, people that support Caitlin Clark was going to come up, in the chat. I gave them the link. They came up and they're going to, start saying, well, we can't blame Caitlin Clark. She had 25 points. You know what I'm saying? She did this and did that. But when things get to moving and shaking, like Brooklyn said, when you say something, you have to back it up. You got to come with the facts. You got to come with the meat and potatoes. And I just think, no disrespect to Ra, he said it himself. He's not watching these games unless that team is playing the Fever. for him to, point out highlights that he watched in their high school days and college days, that has nothing to do with what these point guards are doing in the WNBA. And everything he said about Caitlin Clark, I just disagree with him from a point guard standpoint. She does not do all the things that he said. Not everything that he said was false, but some of the things he said that Caitlin Clark does as a point guard, I can't agree with that. That's why I said, have you watched Chelsea Gray with the Las Vegas Aces? So when you're talking about a better point guard, if you're talking about a point guard, you got to say Chelsea Gray is still up there, and she's a wily veteran with bad knees and all. She got Kenny Smith knees, and she's still out there doing. You saw what she did yesterday, because that game yesterday, it could have swayed the other way, right? But the fact is that Chelsea Gray calmed them down. Even she got a little mid-range game. When the game was on the line, she would pop, 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 and hit the pull-up, right? So what I'm saying is, to me, Chelsea Gray, I will put Chelsea Gray ahead of Caitlin Clark in that point guard position, being better than Caitlin Clark.
I agree.
Okay, so let me go before my phone about to die.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
5 minutes. Real quick, I want to say, brother Prince, I know he going or whatever. No hate towards it. We all brothers up here. We all, we all come from the community and all that. I just wish he would have stayed so somebody could, counter his points or talk to him. No shade to him, no hate. I just think next time he come up here, he need to be able to have a conversation before he just dip out. That being said, shout out to Mabry, shout out to Bonner, shout out to the Suns. They did what they had to do. Experience showed that it's better than just talent. Or they got talent. Don't get me wrong, they got talent, but experience matters in the playoffs, and they showed that. And AT, for all the hate that I be seeing AT get on these Twitters and these YouTubes, AT balled out tonight. You know what I'm saying? She damn near was the best player on her team to me, in my opinion. Aaliyah Boston, shout out to her. Kelsey Mitchell, shout out to her. It's not on her, it's not on AB. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. I'm gonna give Caitlin Clark the blame because she's the best player on the team, and they got to win on her. But either way, shout out to both teams. It was one of the best teams in the playoffs. I mean, one of the best games in the playoffs so far. That being said, I think it's all love, and I think sometimes we gotta remember, bro, like we not all gonna be agreeing on things. We don't all believe in the same players. We're not all fans of the same players, but let's just have healthy discourse, man. Like, what I'm saying? It's all good. We could all joke and troll and all that, but let's just have healthy discourse and keep it basketball, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you, KSAT. Shout out to everybody on the panel. I got love for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? We had fun up here, and I had a good night, man.
Man, I appreciate you, Jay Burns. Appreciate you.
Hey,
I will say this though. I'm gonna go back to what Brooklyn said earlier when Fever tied the game up. Man, I almost jumped the gun because I created that live when Connecticut was up 7. I created that live to go live, and I said that was almost that pre-ejaculation, that pre-cum before you really bust, right? And I said to myself, oh man, I might have jumped the gun. And I got caught, my heart started beating a little bit. And then my son come running there. It's like, Caitlin Clark couldn't do it. And I was like, yes. And the live was already out there. So I almost jumped the gun, guys. I'm just going to be real, man. I almost jumped the gun, man.
And I also want to say something really quick, just so we clear. Because of what they did to Angel Reese early in the season, I do not like the Sun. I hate the Sun. I was rooting for them today because I don't like the Fever more. But after today, I don't give a fuck. They lucky they got a little props from me because still the way they treated Angel Reese in the press conference after they did this, nobody acknowledged it. Nobody said, yo, maybe Alyssa Thomas went a little too far. They was all like, I didn't see it. I lost all respect for them. So I don't fuck with them. Let's be clear. Everybody talking about give them credit. They got enough credit from me. They gonna get.
All right, got you. All right, Mo 3. The sniper's still in the building. Go ahead and land.
Bruh.
Go ahead and land that plane.
They ain't let me shoot them tonight, bro.
That's all good, man. Hey, they shot themselves. They shot themselves.
I wanted to fire. They were saying so much craziness.
Yeah, we let Rod come in here and try to hijack the show, man.
Listen, man. I don't know what I must be living in a parallel universe or something, because I don't know what these people will be watching. Watch the game. CC, yeah, she played better than the last game, but she didn't play good. They lost because of her. She listen, they were like, oh yeah, she had 25 points. That don't mean nothing because of how she got her points. She made her first two threes, and then she shot 1 for 10 afterwards. She didn't learn her lesson. She didn't learn her lesson. She made her first 2 threes and then shot 1 for 10 the rest of the way. What lesson did she learn? She just kept jacking them shits up, and every time Fever went on a run, the run got squashed by CC because
what have I been saying, Mo3? What have I been saying?
She came down in the middle of the run to end every single run that Indiana Fever made. To end every run is because CC came down, jacked up a 3, missed it. Connecticut got the rebound, went down and scored. Then they had to inbound the ball. It became a half court game. They tried they half court offense, which we know they really don't have that good of an offensive half court offense other than Aaliyah Boston. And they break, they get the rebound, score again, and now they up by 5 again. Every single run ended with Fever run ended with CC jacking up an ill-advised 3, breaking it, and then the Sun scoring on that. So I don't think she played
not getting back on defense.
And yes, her defense was atrocious. She even that 3 that Mabry she was supposed to be playing. She left her wide open. She basically kind of like dared her to shoot it. Go ahead, shoot it. Wet. That was all CC. Like I'm like, yo, this is crazy. It's like she refused to play defense in that game. She was just letting people. Even the announcers were saying it. Announcers were like, wow, it looked like Clay and Clark just let her just run bypass her. Even the announcers saw that. They was like, yo, what's going on here? What? Like, at least try to play defense. She just letting people run past her. Then bro Gad talking about I like the way she stepped up in the fourth quarter. She only shot 4 shots in the fourth quarter, and she missed the last 2, which were both threes. She didn't want the smoke. She kept passing the ball away. She didn't want. After she missed them 2 threes, she's like, oh, I ain't taking no more. She
more three.
LeBron. She disappeared. She didn't want none of that smoke.
More three.
They ain't gonna blame it on me.
More three. I got to push back here. All right.
Bro,
I'm not gonna get into
that's what LeBron does, bro.
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm not.
Oh, Lee, what up, Lee?
I'm not gonna get into the debate about who lost because of what.
What's going on, gang?
Everybody's gonna have a different reason. Is gonna have a different reason for why the game was lost, right? The Indiana Fever lost as a team, as far as I'm concerned. But if y'all want to blame it on Clark, that's fine. But this idea that she was throwing away the ball, no, bro. She made the right play. Boston got 2 buckets after Clark made the go-ahead 3. And again, these are not assists. She made a pass. The first one was to Kelsey Mitchell, which put the defense in rotation, and she found Boston on an entry pass. Boston scored. The second one, she made a pass to Tammy Van Benley after she was trapped. The defense is in rotation. Tammy fed Boston. Boston scored. You can't complain about her jacking up 3s on one hand and saying that she jacks up 3s and she kills the run and then be like, oh, she passed the ball and she doesn't want smoke. Like, to me, that's a contradictory argument. I'm not defending everything she did, right?
But there's other ways to score than jacking up 3s. So you just saying, oh,
yeah, but what I'm saying is that she made plays.
I'm complaining about jacking up 3s because she went 1 for 10. That's what I'm complaining about. That stop doing that. Do something else, like driving to the hole, trying the mid range, something else. Try to draw a foul. Go to the foul.
She don't got a bag, bro.
But I'm pointing out that she made.
That's what I'm saying.
More 3.
But for the record, she shot 10 and 23. So the loss is on her, bro. God, she took the most shots.
She don't got a bag, bro. She can't do a floater. She don't got a mid range.
We're gonna let you get in here, Lee. Hold on.
She
Hold
don't
on.
got
Let
it
bro Gad
bad.
finish.
I'm not. Y'all need to hear what I'm saying. Bro, you
percent
need to hear what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the loss isn't on her. If you want to blame the loss on her, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I see the Fever as a team. I don't see it as one player. If you say that the loss on her, that's fine.
No,
I'm correcting
all right.
what he said
I'm
about
not
what she
saying
did
the
in the
loss
fourth
is
quarter.
totally on her. Other people made mistakes too, but the majority of it is on her. And I gave the reasons why. Because every time they went on a run, she ended that run by jacking up an ill-advised three, which was she was not shooting good. She was after she made her first two, she shot 1 for 10 after that. So why you keep doing that? You're on a run. You're doing something that works. Why you stop doing that to do some garbage that's not working? That's why I blame the loss on
bro,
her.
God, wow.
The majority of it goes on her because she every time even when they came back and tied it, they could have went on keep the run going, but she ended every one of those run with an
But she shot a three. She shot a three.
she got back on defense. Her man scored on her every time.
Guys,
all right.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let bro Gad finish, and then we're gonna get Lee for his final thoughts.
Yeah. All right. Let's go through the. I'm just gonna go through a play by play real quick for you here. All right. This is with 4:51 left in the game. Caitlin Clark misses a 21-foot step back jump shot. Temi Bentley rebound. Then we got some Sun possessions. We got Aaliyah Boston personal
K-Sap, bring the
foul.
family now, K-Sap.
We got hold on.
Yo, say K-Sap, I feel
Bring the family now.
Let bro Gad go, man. Hold up. Let him go, because then we got Lee and then we got bro Claude to finish it up, man.
We watched the game, though, K-Sap.
Man.
Right.
Let him
watch the game, right? So, right. 241.
You gotta make yourself feel good.
Boston makes a layup. Hold on. 241. Aaliyah Boston makes a layup. Caitlin Clark assists. 205. Aaliyah Boston makes a 2-foot layup. Temi Bentley assists. Sun score. Go up. Fever full timeout. We have. Listen carefully now. Right? I am not blaming anyone, but I do not want you guys to reconfigure history here. All right? This is what happened in the last 90 seconds of the game. Okay? Are you listening? 128. Lexi Hull out of bounds, bad pass, turnover. All right. 59-2. Kelsey Mitchell misses running pull-up jump shot unassisted. 58 seconds. Kelsey Mitchell offensive rebound. 56.2. Kelsey Mitchell bad pass. DeWanna Bonner steals. 44 seconds to go. Kelsey Mitchell misses a 29-foot three-point jump shot. Temi Bentley personal foul. Fever timeout at 36 seconds. 34 seconds. Kelsey Mitchell misses driving layup. Okay.
We know
14
this.
Seconds left in the game. All right, we know this. Okay, cool. So, guys, don't tell me about Caitlin Clark jacking up threes and breaking the run. I'm not here to say that Caitlin Clark did or did not lose the game, but let's not revise history. Like the play-by-play is right there. Y'all watched the game. Y'all saw what happened. Please don't repeat that.
Can I?
Hold on. Just let him say it and let him be done with it, and we're gonna go to Lee, man. We're not gonna get off.
The point guard.
Hold up, bro. You're gonna get your chance. You're gonna end the plane last. You're gonna end the plane last. Lee, go ahead, Lee. Go ahead. I know you want to say something. Let me go and let you get your final thoughts so we can get the bro Claude. Because we're gonna get off into another show. We can't do it. We 3 hours in. Let's go. Go ahead, Lee.
I ain't even gonna lie. My man be glazing Caitlin, bro. This is a fact. At the end of the day, when they took the lead, when she made that three, Mabry came right back down and shot a three to take the lead. Then after that, Caitlin tried to hit another three to answer back. That's her problem. She always trying to answer it with a three. You can't shoot a long 3-point shot, because if it's a bad long 3-point miss, that's a long rebound for the defensive team, easy bucket. And she already don't got good defense. She can't get back. And another thing, she don't got a bag. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying she got a bag. All she got is a three. She don't got a mid-range jump shot. I've never seen it. She don't have a floater. As a point guard, you need a floater. You need a floater.
All facts.
And then they so-called say she's Stephen Curry, but Stephen Curry, he realized, okay, I'm a lethal 3-point shooter. So let me get rid of the ball and move around and let my teammates find me. But she doesn't do that. She wants the ball in her hand 24/7. 24/7. Do you know how easy it is for a team to game plan on that? If you're going to have the ball in your hands 24/7, that's easy lockup. You got DJ Carrington and you got Alyssa Thomas. This is probably arguably the top 2 defensive team in the league, and you're going to keep the ball in your hands 24/7? It's ridiculous. And again, I'm going to say this one more time. She doesn't have a back. She don't got a jump shot. She don't got a floater. Got none of the tangibles.
You're cutting up. You're cutting up, Lee. We can't hear you.
You
cut up bad. Can't hear you.
Is that 3-point? That's it. If she ain't doing that, she's not.
All right, Lee. We can't hear you, man. Bro Claw, before you go, man, I just want to say this. I've been waiting to say this. I don't know if y'all heard it earlier. I've been waiting to say this.
I've been waiting to say this all year, and I'm gonna say it. And this is a good time.
Every single time. And then they always, oh, Kelsey Mitchell, she missed the shot. No, at the end of the day, if you're the star player, it's going to come down to you. I don't want to hear no excuses, no bullshit. Everybody's calling you this generational talent. Prove us. Prove it then. And time again, when the bright lights show, she chokes. Then you say she has 25 points. 25 points on 23 shot attempts. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good at all. Like, anybody that knows basketball, that's bad. Anybody that knows basketball. Come on, bro. Like, and then, like, come on, bro. Like, I wanted to get on earlier, but he didn't. It was the panel was too full. Then he was talking about Angel Reese and how, oh, she only won a chip because she went to LSU. Bro, she won a championship in the high school level, the AAU level, the middle school level.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Oh,
he gone. I don't know what happened. All right, hey, Bro Claude. Bro Claude, man, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me say one thing before Bro Claude go. Just one thing, because Bro Gad tried to change the
because see, you're gonna get Bro Gad. He's gonna have to get his comeback. We can't do that, man.
Ain't no comeback. It's just a correction. I was saying Caitlin Clark didn't take the shot. She didn't want to take the shot. That's what I was saying. I wasn't complaining about her shooting. She didn't shoot. He only shot 4 times. That's all I got to say.
Okay. All right. Now, Bro Claude, man, go ahead and land your plane so we can get up out of here, man. I got to fix me a drink after this, man.
Oh, man.
Go ahead. Brooklyn, I blame you. But anyway.
I had something to say. I shut up.
Okay. Go ahead, Bro Claude. Finish it off, man.
Brooklyn said he was going to be toxic tonight.
Yeah, he did say that. He warned us. He warned us, man.
So, I always let Brooke cook because, I love the way that he handled, these things when it comes to those type of subjects, and then the youngins talk. But I'm going to say this. I remember when Michael Jordan came to the Chicago Bulls, there was a Reggie Theus, that was the point guard, there was David Greenwood, who was the forward. Mike played the 2. Orlando Woolridge, and then Dave Corzine was the center. Michael Jordan did not allow none of them veterans. That's why Orlando Woolridge had to leave. In the last of the game, he took the shot even in his rookie year. So, Bro Gab, get the hell up out of here, because we know that what Michael Jordan did when he came in as a rookie and the rest of his career, he's going to say, the ball is mine, and whoever I decide to shoot it besides me, that's who shoot it. But I get to choose if I'm going to shoot it or not, And if I don't shoot it, I'm going to have the ball in the last seconds and choose a Steve Kerr, a John Stockton, a Scottie Pippen. He chose who he wanted to shoot. I just want to get an amen, K-Sap, real quick.
Amen.
All right. So
history lesson. I knew it was coming.
I always have to do that. So I end this to say, keep the main thing the main thing. We on the K-Sap.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
We on K-Sap Strictly Ball Dropping Podcast, the greatest podcast that's on the internet right now. And I'ma just say, Caitlin Clark, flag, tombstone, cross, dirt on the casket has arrived once again in this year. And I'm not just so happy about it. I'm just happy that the fans are hurt. I'm sorry that the girl had to lose. But I didn't expect her to lose, K-Sap. I don't know what you and Brooklyn was looking at. I knew they was going to lose the game. And guess what? I won money because I knew they was going to lose the game. I didn't get worried at all. So that's it. I'm done. Funeral's over. Bro, Gab, don't you ever come over here with a soliloquy like you just did today on somebody losing. That's the second. You got two. You did this is the second time that you gave a soliloquy on loss. The third time, you gonna make your big brother who love you, because I love you, you my man, snap off about who some losers losing the game, and you praising those.
Bro, Claude.
You don't praise them.
Bro, Claude. Bro, Claude, I respect you and I respect KSAP. Let me tell you something. I'm here to stay for the WNBA, and I hope that the Sky draft a quality point guard so that next season, when I come on this live and we both in Cancun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, we both gonna get cooked.
I'm like Deion Sanders. We keep receipts, man. We keep receipts, man. Hey, Jonathan, real quick, man. I'm gonna let you say something real quick, and then we gotta end it, man. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Well, all I want to say is congratulations to the Sun for sweeping the Fever. As for the Caitlin Clark fans, God don't like ugly. So stop sending people death threats. Stop sending these girls death threats over some unintentional fouls and all this eye poking. It's been going on before these girls were even born. Basketball's a physical sport. You're going to see more of that every now and then. As for Bro God and the other CC fan, hats off to y'all for having the guts to hit the link and go on squaring up with K-Sap's team, because the other little Clarkies and fake fans, they never got the balls to do that.
Thank you. I appreciate you pointing that out, Jonathan, man. And we say it all the time, man. Like it's crazy that somebody that supports Caitlin Clark and you go on these Caitlin Clark channels, they won't even let you get your opinion off. They won't even address anything that you say in the comments. Like somebody asked me, well, why are you going looking at these other shows? I support people, right? I go in there and I look at shows to see what they're talking about, right? I don't have to comment. I can be in the back pews looking. And sometimes I be in the back pews looking and I see a lot of people that are Caitlin Clark fans that go on these Caitlin Clark channels and they say something and they don't acknowledge them, right? And I see a lot of, YouTube content creators that are monetized that have their super chats on where people send money. They don't do what I do. I read that super chat soon as it comes in, give them a shout out and read that super chat. I've seen a lot of, Caitlin Clark channels. Somebody will make a comment and they'll send a super chat. It might be $2 or $5 and they won't even read their comment. They'll just put it on the screen and get it off. They don't address it. So I'm glad you pointed that out, Jonathan. And I appreciate Bro Grad. He's here all the time. He's been standing on business. He shows up every time, win, lose, or draw. He's here, right? And he always standing on business 10 toes down. Then we got other people that we ain't seen in a while. I don't know where Wody Mack went. I don't know where he went.
Say Wody, he ain't coming, bro.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Frogs and cricket.
So
hey bro God. Hey, look, I gotta throw Winter Clove under the bus real quick. Notice how Winter Clove started the chat, and the chat talking about let's team up. She done left you up here by yourself.
Yeah.
Bro, nah. You already know how it is. The male gotta be the first one in and the last one out. We protect the women.
Yeah. But hey,
I like that.
And we're gonna end it this way, man. I gotta blame Brooklyn tonight, man, because he did come in here talking about he was gonna cause confusion. He was going to create all kinds of stuff, and that's the way it went, right? So if y'all wondering why it went the way it went, blame Brooklyn. He came in here causing
do me a
confusion.
favor.
What's that?
Play that drop for me.
Which one? The confusion?
You already know.
They only here to cause confusion.
And see, that's what he did. He came in and caused confusion. See, y'all got to understand something about Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn be reeling y'all in, and y'all be taking the bait. But respect to everybody that came up on the panel. Respect to everybody in the chat, man. At one point, we had 393 people watching us, man. So, man, we doing something. We moving and shaking. And like Deion Sanders said, a fan only blows when you're hot. They watching us, man. But, you know, you got people that are chatting faithfully. I always shout out to the, people that are in the chat. I give them respect. They send a super chat. I call their name out. Salute to them. Thank you for supporting. But I just don't see that on other channels, man. So, we're going to keep the main thing, man. And Bro Gad, man, salute to you. Like I said, standing on business, being a faithful fan that you are, pointing out the obvious and keeping it about your team, not just one player. Also, Mo3, the sniper that he is, he always comes in and, he gonna shoot off a couple of them shots, and you got to catch him the way you catch him. Sometimes you might catch him in the neck. Sometimes you might catch him in the shoulder. Sometimes he might take your kneecaps out, right? But he's shooting. And shout out to Sister Noble. Ever since she's found this channel, man, we've been in direct conversation. She sends me, emails. She sends me messages and stuff. And I got a lot of people that send me stuff, like Brooklyn keeps me informed. Shout out to Brooklyn. I got a lot of new people that's been hitting me up, sending me clips. And I got to give a shout out to Chinook. I think he's in the comment section. Man, he sends me stuff about everything that's going on. And somebody sent me the new clip about what Dejanay Carrington posted on her IG about the death threats that she received an email from a Caitlin Clark fan. I did a show about that earlier, so y'all can go check that out. Also, we got to shout out Bro Claude. Y'all know Bro Claude is going to give y'all a history lesson. When the basketball talk comes up, he's going down history to put his points together. Shout out to IMZO Media. Y'all go follow him, Prince. You know what I'm saying? He came on here. I think Prince's point was he's seen everything on the internet. He addressed it. He's seen all these channels with their narratives and stuff about the hate and the stuff going toward Angel Reese and all these other black athletes when it's come dealing with Caitlin Clark. And I think that's what his frustration was, and he needed to get that off because that's where he was coming from. He was coming from a good place. He made a lot of great points, and that's almost like I say, keep the main thing, but that don't happen when it's dealing with Caitlin Clark. It goes out of bounds, outside of 94 feet. So it's the thing about it is, he said some good things. It might have pissed the chat off a lot, but the things that he was saying, it didn't bother me because the fact that he said about the panel, why come we haven't gave, Connecticut Suns no props? Well, we did that early in the show before he stepped in. So that didn't bother me. But Prince, he keeps it 100. Like Prince said, he's one of them ones, but it is what it is, man. It's always like I say, it's built for a good show, man. We all can't agree on everything. So when the debates come, people are going to stay around for debates. That's going to drive the numbers, right? If we just sitting in here Cadillacing, oh, Caitlin Clark, she's the best thing since sliced bread, and nobody, rebukes that, ain't nobody gonna listen to that. We got to have some heated discussions, but it's healthy though. Them discussions are healthy. So like I said, man, Chinook, I see you in here. I see you, you posted a comment, man. Salute to you for keeping me abreast on everything that's going on. And, salute my brother for your support. And I like to close it out, man. Like Brooklyn said, man.
They only
Before
here
you
to
do
cause
that,
confusion.
All right, go ahead, Jonathan.
Before you do that, because I've been wanting to. I watched your video about Dejanay's getting death threats, and I want to discuss that. I just want to say, man, those are not real basketball fans, and I've all the sports history going up watching sports in my life. I've never had seen fans who want something wish so much harm towards other players because of a few unintentional fouls. It's like I said, it's a physical game. This been going on since it's been going on before these girls was born. And the fact that because now all of a sudden the Clayton Clark is in the league and now she's supposed to be this golden goose, this golden child of the league. Nobody ain't supposed to touch her. Nobody ain't supposed to knock her down. Nobody ain't supposed to do this or do that to her. You know what I'm saying? When players play basketball, when they're trying to play some defense and trying to defend a player, sometimes they go too hard and make these little accidental, unintentional fouls. That's like not meant to happen, but because they're trying to go for a play, and it just happens to whack a player by accident, and these fans, and then having these fans thinking that they're trying to hurt this girl, they're trying to do some do that. So you're gonna go to their emails or their social media and send them a death threat as it's gonna make things better.
Yeah.
Lord, forgive me for saying this, but if any one of those females was a family member of mine, I would have had that dude hunt down, and y'all wouldn't want to hear from him again. Because I don't play that type of mess. It's just a game. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going too far with this, but somebody's getting.
Hey Jay,
You talking about?
let me give you something. In the Boston Celtics championship win in 1968, there was players that were threatened, and also the mafia was involved in threatening to shave points on that championship game. I mean, that's documented. So this has always. I know it's kind of like feeling a certain way for you, and we as human beings, we don't like that, but it's always been in boxing. It's been in death threats in boxing, death threats in baseball. Jackie Robinson went through a whole bunch of things. You know what I mean? We could go down the line of the different home run hitters. Reggie Theus was threatened. You know what I'm saying? So so we can go to different times and different spaces. I'm just giving you something because you appear to be younger than me. I've been here since the 60s. You know what I mean? So I'm just giving you some things that it has always been this way in America. I know you part of the generation that come behind me that's maybe not aware or affiliated with this happening, but it's always been this in basketball, in baseball, in football, in boxing. So and then did you know that the Williams girl Serena had death threats over in Europe? Yeah. So you got to understand that this is the world that we live in, and the world that we live in. I'll give you this: we were stolen to be here. You understand? The world that we live in, we were brought here from out of our own range. We did not step here. And the ones that was already here, they was dominated and mutilated, killed and disrespected. So my whole thing is bro, we're living in this type of world, and I'm giving you as a youngin from me and I'm OGing you right now. I'm just telling you, bro, that this right here has always been, and you can't let that tip you off, or I don't, because I'm your big brother, I don't even want you to say it online. You got what I'm saying? Because they have such things as, if something did happen, it's called to one of those people that are saying this. If something happened to them, suspects has to be found.
Right.
And we ain't gonna never talk about what we would do, how we would do it, the way we would do it, if we would do it. Just say, you know what I mean? We just wouldn't let it happen. And that's it. So
good point, man. We got to land the plane, man. We got to get up out of here, man. We on the D block now. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Appreciate everybody that supports the channel, that's rocking with me, man. Shout out to Brooklyn, 80s Baby, Bro Gaz, Sister Noble, Bro Claude, Mo3, Jonathan Gonzalez, Wonder Clove, Unique, Mo3, Ray. We touched on a lot tonight, man. Even shout out to Rod.
Wonder Cove.
So yeah, Wonder Cove and Brother Lee, man. We appreciate everybody that came up on the panel, man. But man, hey, we got to get up out of here, man. Great show, man. But like Brooklyn said,
They only here to cause confusion.
and Brooklyn caused that confusion tonight. But hey, salute to everybody, man. God bless and good night. And the playoffs keep rolling, man. And we'll be back.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Droppin' podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.